What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning, everybody. Sip this coffee this morning. Talk this boxing, the developments in the boxing world that have taken place since last night. Yesterday morning. Shine on this good morning. Thomas Hill, good morning. How are you? Adrian Molina, always pleasant to see you, sir. Sammy, 16 Sammy, what's going on? Let me give Adrian Molina his gong. Gong for Adrian Molina. You see what my guy Be Easy talking about? Hold on a second. Okay, that's what's up. DH, what's going on, man? Thomas Hill, what's going on? Cal Cool It in the building, man. What's up? HMC, good morning. Antonio Thompson. The rest of the sections go live to the public today. Good luck to anyone trying to attend. The rest of the sections go live to the public today. Good luck to anybody attend. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some tickets. What's going on, Thomas Hill in the building? Love and loyalty. What's going on, man? William Wright. What's happening? Asante L. Be easy. Hey, guy, just responded to you, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for giving me your number, brother. My guy, Be Easy. But man, thank you for sticking around the channel, man. You've been around a long time, man. Thank you, Be Easy. Where'd it go? Love and loyalty. What's happening with you? Loco Keo in the building. What's going on, Mr. Miller? How are you, man? I don't think I've said what's up to you in a couple days. What's going on, Jay Miller? Ray Patterson in the building. Mr. Thornton in the building. What's going on? Trash Talk Gaming out there in Baltimore. What's good? Frequent Flyer always talking smack. What's going on, Frequent Flyer? Showtime, the guy PASS. What's happening? Positivity, and I can't remember the rest. What's going on, Fanon? You gotta go to the fight, bro. Let me tell you, man, dog. I might have been able to afford it if I hadn't got slapped in this YouTube jail. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm gonna be covering. I think I'm gonna be covering it on the. I think I'm gonna be buying the pay-per-view, dog. I think I can still swing $80 for the pay-per-view. Mr. Pragmatic, what's happening? Hey, y'all, hold on one second, man. I forgot something. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. All righty. Sorry about that. I forgot my phone in the other room. Let's get this boxing going. I'm trying to told you. Yes, sir, Giovanni Walker. We can get it going. Look, so what happened last night, man? Looks like Gervonta Davis is in jail. That's what it looks like. Can't verify it. There was that's what reports have said, that there was an impromptu hearing and that for one reason or another, he got put in jail. I think it was Devin Haney that reported him for bullying him. What's going on down on the now 68-year-old Grant? What's going on, man? Got a new phone? Yeah, I did. Yeah, my phone blew up on me, man. My phone started smoking in the middle of the show. So, yeah, man, I had to get a new one, man. Had to get a new phone. Definitely had to get one. That sucker started blowing. That sucker started going nuts. Adrian Molina in the building for the $5 holler, man. Thank you, brother. Said blessings to our boxing family. Salute as usual. Yes, sir, man. Salute to you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, Adrian, for the support, man. Hold on 1 second. All right, Devin out here snitching. Yeah, dog. Devin out there snitching on Tank. That's what I heard. I heard they got mad. He bought this. He bought like a $3 million. First of all, I want you guys to know right now before somebody jumps out here saying that I'm serious. I'm just joking. Okay. After the news about Tank, Devin is like, "Woo, thank you, Allah." Hey, nah, what man? Gee, that don't keep that ain't gonna keep him from fighting. You know what I mean? He couldn't fight for that same amount of time. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anything got extended. Fanon, you know the trolls are going to come after you if you talk about Mr. Haney. Yeah, man, just having some fun this morning, man. Having some fun because there's not a lot of real boxing going on this weekend, man. You know, we got some women's fights coming up pretty soon. I think this Clarissa Shields fight this weekend. Lock Tank up and throw away the key. You know what that is. After news about Tank is like, oh yeah, I got that. Be easy. Yeah, man. Look, man, these dudes, I would not doubt at all, man. Hey, hold on 1 second, man. Hey, to my guy, hey, BZ24 in the building said these people love race baiting for Devin. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you. What do you mean these people love race baiting for Devin? Who's you talking about? Vasily Lomachenko? Look, man. Hey, BZ, look, gotta do me a favor, man. Okay, you gotta understand who I am. Okay, thank you so much for that support in the Cash App, though. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Thank you. Beyond and Tara, thank you for the $1 holler. Said for the convo, good convo. Thank you. All right, look, let me do this. Thank you for your support, Tara, and thank you for your support, BZ and Adrian Molina. All right, let me tell you this first and foremost, okay? Please do not pull me into any type of conversation either way where you're saying that these people are race baiting. They have a point when it comes to Vasily Lomachenko, ESPN, and a lot of these people, okay? A lot of these people really are racists. They really are. So if, say, for example, somebody that may not necessarily always agree with, hey, Mr. Pragmatic said, support for the channel. Thank you, Mr. Pragmatic. Thank you, brother. Ooh, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, man, supporting the boxing conversation, man. Look, don't pull me into stuff like that because number one, there's a lot of racial issues in the world, period. And it doesn't stop outside the gates of the boxing community. You have guys like Steve Kim who say things that are just bananas. You have people that are saying, "Oh, this is trash talk. I'm not talking about you. I can't. Oh, sorry. Hey, trash. Bees, hey, my bad. That's trash. Like this trash talk. I'm not talking about you. I can X. You can X. You about you. I can X. Oh, I can explain. Yeah, explain. Hit the link, bro. Hey, if you got time, hit the link. Here's the link. I've been trying to be more interactive, man. Let you guys get on here and share your thoughts. But just for the sake of having the conversation, I don't mind the conversation. Hold on 1 second. Thank you, Be Easy. I mean, thank you to my guy, Trash Talk Gaming out of Baltimore. D-Bar said, hey, what's going on, D-Bar? He said, thanks for letting me on the last few days. I know my account is newer. Thank you. Hey, D-Bar, hey, man, you're a good dude, man. D-Bar, you're good, man. Intelligent cat, man. Who retracted it? Why'd you retract the message? D-Bar, I saw the message. It's about to, hold on, let me see something, man. I'll make sure the D-Bar is. Nah, you, hold on 1 second, D-Bar. Let me check something out. Nah, I think you conning me, man. You're 3 days old. DeBar was on before the day before yesterday. Okay. So nah, DeBar, you're trying. I think you're suckering me, bro. You're suckering me, homie. Don't try to sucker me, bro. Don't pull on. Let me see if this is a different D-bar. Nah, bro. You didn't make your channel the day before yesterday, bro. Okay, come on to the channel. Hit the link and let me see in the back. Let me see in the back. Let me see in the back, because I could have sworn you were on this last weekend. And I think you may be trying to steal that dude's account. Yeah, I can see that you made the account 3 days ago, man. Let me see your face before I rinse you, or like seriously, 3 days ago. If you're the actual guy, cool. All you got to do is hit the link and let me see your face. Look, man, that he could be using that guy's name. He could be using that guy's name. Okay? He could be using his name. Hey, my guy. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Hunter, man? Mr. Hunter, D. Hunter in the building. You know who it is? It's Demetrius, man. You use your whole name. Haney got to learn his time to earn his status. Much love, man. Yeah, hey, just click the link, Dean. Otherwise, I got to get this dude. I got to get that dude out of here, bro. Hey, much love. Thank you so much for your support. Mr. Hunter, thank you, man. Nah, not 3 days ago, bro. You're come on. The link is in the chat, though. The link is right there. Because D-Bar was on more than the day before yesterday. Just so you know, March 31st was the day before yesterday. This is the second. The first, the 31st. That's not 3 days ago. It's 2 days ago. The 31st is 2 days ago. So no, bro, you're out here screwing. What's going on to the great chicken talk, man? What's happening with you, sir? The great lefty in the building. Yeah, please go away with all of that, RuPaul. I've been letting you on the channel. I've been letting you talk. There's no need for you to keep doing this, okay? You can actually get yourself a regular name, and you can just have regular conversations, man. There's no need for all of this stalky, sweetie. None of this stalky stuff is necessary, okay? None of this. It's not necessary to stalk. All you got to do is have a regular name and act like you got some sense, man. What's going on, Demetrius Hunter in the building? What's going on, brother?
What's going on, Fanai? I'm watching some of these Haney fans celebrate Tank's sentence to his trainer's house, which is kind of funny to me, because in boxing, there has to be a time where you earn your reputation. Everybody's done it. You go back from Sugar Ray to Muhammad Ali. Everybody has to earn their reputation. And while Haney is a talented fighter, he has to be in a position to earn his reputation. And what sucks for me, and I don't think people look at it like this, he went and I get that he was trying to get the belts, but he went the way of signing with Top Rank when that whole ESPN and Top Rank never respected him. They never, even after he got the belts, they never respected him. He really could have bet on himself. He has an independent promotion company, Devin Haney Promotions. He should have bet on himself. He could have went the route, hey, let me fight Tank earlier. Let me do these other things and really solidify himself as a real legend or a real up-and-coming great fighter. Because at the end of the day, these belts are fleeting. They're fleeting. Teofimo Lopez had the belts. And nobody's talking about him as a great fighter, as a legendary fighter, as a future Hall of Famer at this point in his career. So I just think Devin Haney, despite all the things, stop taking interviews and first and foremost, understand what you have to do to be seen as a great fighter.
Hey, man, you got to get in the ring and do it, man. I appreciate you, brother.
And that's just it for me. You got to do what you got to do to be seen as a great fighter. If he does that, people can talk about the jab, they can talk about his fighting style, but once he steps up and say, you know what, forget all of it, I'm going to do what I have to do to be known as a great fighter, we don't know what he could become.
What do you think he should do next?
If the reports are true that he's going to stay at 135, just sign on the dotted line with Tank. If you sign on the dotted line with Tank, he's going to make more money than he's ever made in his career. Even if he loses, if he takes Tank to 12 and Tank beats him in the decision, he still earns the respect of his colleagues and the more serious boxing fans.
Yeah, he does. I agree with you, man. I think he need to run back Lomachenko if he wants that, because a lot of people thought he lost that fight. How'd you see that fight?
Well, the only way. Well, I thought it was pretty even until the 12th, and I think Lomachenko made a bad calculation. He should have went out there and tried to finish the fight. He went to the 12th round and tried to cruise it out because he felt like he did enough work in the second half of the fight. Once you relook at the fight, because I watched it live, but once I relooked at the fight, I did think it was kind of, I could see how people could call it 50-50 to the 12th round. I could see it. I didn't say I saw it that way, but I could see how somebody would think of it as a 50-50 to the 12th round. The only way you should go fight Lomachenko again is if you want more leverage when it comes to Tank. Because right now he's going to have to take 70-30 with the belts against Tank.
If he gets 70-30. If he gets that. All right, though. Hey, I appreciate you, Demetrius. I got like two guys right behind you, man. Come back again, brother. Thank you, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. Peace. Hey, man, I like Demetrius. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Demetrius say, look, man, prove yourself, brother. Prove yourself. Hey, man, what's going on to my guy Trash Talk Gaming? Hey, real quick before you call me a race baiter, hold on a second, man. Hey, my guy Be Easy in the Cash App said, for one of the realest I've come across in a while. Thank you, brother. We specialize in realness here, man. That's a specialty we got over here. I'm going to tell you, we're just going to tell you like we see it. I'm going to tell you like I see it, man. I ain't going to try to cut it any way different. And my guy, Lee Ho Shang with the $2 Cash App in the building, brother. Thank you so much. We got Big C right behind you, Trash Talk Gaming. What's going on, Trash Talk?
What's good? What's good? So, first off, I was not calling you a race bait. But no, I watched a video from another content creator on boxing. I ain't gonna speak on what channel it was.
Okay.
Black guy though, and he was speaking on what you was about to hint at initially, like talking about how old media kind of, for sure, it is like race in old media, and especially Devin against Loma. But that wasn't my problem. Like, I understand that 100%. But he tried to make it as if anybody who criticizes Devin somehow either their own, like they don't like their own people, or that they're racist. And he's like, I don't know why people hate on Devin so much. So I just left a comment. I said, bro, Devin, he been talking smack, lying on people. Like, it may be a good reason why they don't like him. So then he comes back and said, have you ever supported a black fighter on the internet? He said, T.O. Ryan, Loma, Canelo, they all talk smack and you supported them. I'm like, what? I'm coming again, like, I don't know what the perception is. First off, I'm black. No, you said your race supported them. So I'm like, what? I'm like, first off, I'm black. Second, so the fact that you would support a fighter, like, as if the people that Devin lying on and talking down on aren't black as well.
Hey, can you put the name of the channel in the private chat so I can have some context? You don't have to say it, but it'll help. Just put it in the private chat, and then
I'm a cash app it to you because I'm not sure how you put it in the private chat.
Okay. All right.
But
Well,
I'll send you the name of the video.
let me
You can
know.
probably just look at the comments.
That'll help. That'll help frame exactly what it is that I say, because more than likely, look. Here's my thing, man. Okay, wait. Here's my thing. You don't owe a black person anything but not to mistreat them. That's it. Anything beyond that, dude, you don't owe him anything. You know what I mean? If you are, and I think that you owe the same thing, and I think you owe the same thing. Hey, Salute for Nine, can you give me another wrench? That's got E Horn. Brother, I don't know who you are, bro. You got to put it in the cash app in the chat, man. Thank you. Much love in that cash app, brother. I don't really have a problem giving out wrenches, but typically that's John Boy and Terry Schmoop, even though Terry Schmoop be slacking on his wrenching.
Slacking on his D. Huh? You hire Barbara D. You hire Barbara D to give out the wrenches too.
Barbara D stingy with the wrenches. Barbara D don't trust none of y'all. Good, and I'm happy for that sister not doing it.
Yeah, but off that though, as far as that fight, I did have it 7-5 Loma. I gave the first 4 rounds to Devin. I gave 5 through 11 to Loma, and I gave the 12th to Devin. But regardless, it was a close fight. So like you said, I think they should definitely run it back. I don't think you can have a fight that controversial and not run it back. As far as Tank, man, he need to go ahead and stay away from Tank. Run that Loma fight back. I'm a Tank fan, so I would love if he signed up for it. But if I'm in Devin's corner, nah, I would run that Loma fight back, and I stay away from Tank. And I'm looking forward to Clarissa Shields fighting later. That's it, man. I'm a cash app and put the name of the video and stuff in there. Like, okay, don't share it. But
we got Big C and James Benson right behind you. Eric Horn, put a comment in the comment section at the very end, because Eric Horn back and said, "This is Eric Horn. Had to change."
I'm gonna get low and let Big C come on in.
Okay, you out?
Yep.
Okay, bro. Hey, what bike you was working on? A bike? Is that for work?
Yeah. A bunch of different bikes. Shit is all. I got all types of like bikes that I'm putting together.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll let you get on the grind then, man.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here putting stuff together.
All right, bro.
But all right, thanks, man.
All right, all day, man. And I'll answer. Yeah, you know what's up? What's going on, Big C?
What's good with you? How you doing? You hear me?
Yeah, but you really shaky.
Yeah, I'm at work right now. My bad. I was calling in for the first caller, so I guess there's really no point now. But I was calling for the first caller. He had said something about how why Devin go sign with Bob Arum and all of them. The whole point was, and he said somebody don't support him. For one, Devin own people don't support him. Like, his own people don't support him. Like, every day he's getting trashed by his own folks.
Hey, you got to call back with a better connection, bro. It's all rumbling, Big C. I can't hear anything. I just saw something about Devin's own people don't support him. That's the only thing I could hear.
Waiting.
So you got to come back. You got to come back with a better connection, okay? And I look forward. I look forward to talking to you too. But you got to come back with a better connection. All right. Soda Black man in the building. What's going on, man? And where's Joe A in the building, man? I ain't seen Joe A in the middle. Joe was supposed to been hit this. Hey, hold on a second, Soda Black, real fast. Yeah, my guy Eric Horn said, "This is Eric Horn. Had to change my account." Eric Horn, put a comment in the bottom of the comment section, man, and I'll check. As long as you're say had to change my account. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that, brother, because that means you could probably be RuPaul or somebody that wants to do. They're giving me a reason to give you an account the same day, okay, that you did it. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to work that out, brother. If you just made an account today and you want me to give you a wrench on an account that you just made today, I'm not going to do it, because that's a sucker move. That's a sucker move from RuPaul, who just is, he is what he is, bro. What's going on to my guy? But I appreciate you so much for your support. Thank you, Eric Horn. Go ahead, Soda Black. What's going on, man?
Yo, peace for now. Just real quick, the last caller that well, not the last one, but the guy that was talking about the YouTube channel. I know exactly who he's talking about. I've witnessed some of these things being said, and then I guess they kind of call it as being on code, like you're not on code if you're necessarily not what do you want to call it, not putting out information that only supports black fighters. It's like if you was like, oh, Loma's a great fighter or such and such, he beat Dev. Oh, I guess I'm not on code now. So I guess I'm going against my own fighters, going against my own race because I said that out loud. If I feel that way, I'm supposed to keep that inside, you know what I'm saying? And don't let the masses know. So I know exactly who he's talking about. And this, another thing, like for example, this person is saying that now boxing is fake because Rolly has a belt, but at the same time, it's like, Rolly has a belt. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. He said boxing is fake because Rolly has a belt, and why didn't Antoine Russell Jr. get a shot and such? But if he was to do a little bit of backstory on that, Antoine Russell Jr. turned down that shot to get that belt. And not only did he turn down that shot, he accepted a fight for the undercard of that same day. So long story short, it's like you can't say that not wrestling. You can't say that boxing is fake because Antoine Russell Jr. didn't get a shot before Rolly when Antoine Russell Jr. turned down the belt. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of confusing, but I listen just for the information, OG, rather if I agree with it or not. I listen, I like, take the data from it and, assess it and do whatever I do with it. But I know who he's talking about though. So shout out to him for, bringing that to the light, and shout out to you for keeping your channel the way it is. Cause your channel is probably one of the, if not the realest, one of the realest ones out here, OG. So that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'll address that subject in a second, man, right after King gets off. But
Not
yeah, man. Okay, I know who you're talking about now, and
Yes,
I don't
sir.
have a problem speaking about that because I don't know the dude. But just the general conversation that people put out there with that, yeah, you have to, in my opinion, you have to develop your own philosophy.
Yeah.
Your what's going on, DJ OC, in the place to be. You have to develop your own philosophy. And to me, a lot of these guys are young men. Like, that's the one thing, the benefit that you get from being like older than most of these guys. Like,
yeah.
Actually, I think I'm older than all these guys.
Yeah.
That I don't really, they can't browbeat me. Right? You can't browbeat me. And I've been around for a long time. And I went to HBCU. I've lived around all white people. went to HBCUs. So I've been, been educated by some of the most,
Okay.
the most well-versed academics on the subject. I've been around many politicians, preachers, all, and paid close attention to it and tried to figure out, okay, where do you sit in this, somewhere in between this, in this situation where you really do have racism on one side, right?
I dropped the name. I dropped the name in the chat too.
No, I got you. I know who you're talking about. I saw it over here too. Let me get to King, and then I'm gonna address that, because on the real, man, there's a way that there's a way to think about it, and I think what they're saying is absolutely ridiculous.
I just feel like this. One second. So, like how you do topics on Tank, I feel like they're fair to everyone, including Tank and his opponent. But this person, when they do stuff on Dev, they're not fair to no one but Dev. So it's like, I get how you can, have your favorite fighter and, put out, content. But it's like when you're, doing it to mislead or doing it to, like, oh, you guys aren't supposed to be talking about the truth. Let's not talk about that because we're supposed to be only uplifting our people. It just get kind of confusing, man. It's like, are we talking about sports or not?
Let me give you, I'm going to give you, just be patient for a second. Let me get this super chat. Let me get King.
I'm here.
And I promise you, I'm going to give you the answer to that.
I'm here.
I'm going to give you the answer to it. And even with that on code stuff, like the specific word about being on code, they're stealing that concept of being on code from a guy named Neely Fuller Jr.
Yes, sir.
He's the one that said you need a code.
Yep.
And explain what the code is. And what they're saying the code is not what the code is.
Yep.
But let me get to that in 1 second, man.
Yeah,
Let me get to King, and I'll hop right back. On that. And again,
Yes,
Arnold, thank you, brother, for the cash app. $10 holler in that cash app. Thank you, brother. All right, King. What's going on?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, man. I know it's my reputation that you think every troll in your chat is me, but it's not. You know, I think you've been legitimate, and I got no beef with you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. So if you're not engaged in it, I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yep, that's all I got.
All right, man. Take care. And hey, like I said, you can come under your name and just say King, and you can say whatever you want, long as and we ain't doing no wrench, but we can talk, man. I don't have a problem, man. And thank you for coming by, man.
Thank you.
All right, man. Peace. All right. So, much love, Arnold, in that cash app. Thank you, brother, for that support, bro. No, I'm not wrenching anybody. No, I ain't no wrenches. No. I didn't say a wrench. I just said no wrench. But just come under your regular name, man. If you want to chop it up, I'll talk to you. That's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. Just come on up. If you want to say something, just use King, and boom, I'll talk to you, man. We can put all that. We can put all that behind us, bro. Ice said he's wearing you down. No, I mean, he's not really wearing me down as much as it is like, it's just what it is, man. I've never really been somebody that can hold a grudge for a long period of time. But let's get into that, man. I want to tell you what I think about that. And I think it's important for people to understand. When people talk about the concept, hey, King said, thank you. Yeah, man, my pleasure, man. My pleasure, brother. Much love in that cash app. Thank you, sir. Yeah, just call him King. We can chill out for a little while on that. So look, here it is, okay? If you really do care about the treatment, because we are black people, right? And we all know, most of us know that, and even if you're not, you're Puerto Rican, you're Mexican, people know racism exists, and that it is a real struggle in the world. And there really are guys out there that are doing things and preventing black fighters from getting the shine and getting the credit that they deserve. And they do it on a consistent basis. That's very, very real. It's very real. Rick Glazier is one of them. Little midget dude over there, little midget, he's black. He does the same thing. Steve Kim, same thing. Ring Magazine, same thing. Could go on and on about the people that I think actively discredit black fighters, specifically black organizations, and that being the PBC. Okay? That's just so understand that is a legitimate thing. Out there in the real world, aside from boxing, there really is a Ku Klux Klan. There really are neo-Nazis. There really are people that are conservative Republicans and liberal Democrats that have no goodwill to black people at all and will mistreat you. No doubt about it. On the other side of it, though, there are manipulative black people that will tell you what you need to hear, what you want to hear, because they know you're concerned about that. And they will use your legitimate concerns, and put you in a position where you need to do what it is that they tell you to do. So how do you balance it? If you have somebody that says, look, we have all of these problems in our community, how do we solve it? Well, you need to support Black Lives Matter. You need to support the Democrats. You need to praise Devin Haney. You need to support BLK Prime. You need to, and they got specific things that you need to do, right? Because we have to stick together as a people. And but notice everything that they're asking you to do is to get you in line for a goal that they have, that they've set for you. Whether it is you need to, and the same link works, Big C, whether it is you need to support BLK Prime, or whether you need to support Deontay Wilder, or you need to support Devin Haney, or you need to support this guy or that guy. You need to support all these guys because they're black and we need to be on code and we all need to support them, right? What's the problem with that, though? That if they ask you to mistreat someone in support of one guy, then you're doing the same basic issue that you have with other people. You're mistreating people. So the person that developed the concept of staying on code, the person that developed the concept of race soldiers and really reintroduced the idea of white supremacy and how do you go about it, was a guy named Neely Fuller Jr. That's who they're repeating, even though they don't know that they're repeating him. And he clearly said that it doesn't do any good to replace one system of mistreatment with another system of mistreatment. Because what difference does it make? People are still going to be mistreated. So what do you owe any individual person? You owe any individual person, no matter what color they are, what religion they are, what sex they are, not to mistreat them. That's it. Don't mistreat them. You cannot. So when somebody tells you, I need to mistreat Lomachenko because Devin Haney is black, no, you're asking me to mistreat somebody, which is just a different form of mistreatment. There would be nothing wrong with racism if it did not cause the mistreatment of people. Really, if it did not cause any mistreatment, if it didn't cause anybody to be treated less than someone else, if it didn't take advantage of anybody, if it didn't hurt anybody and everybody benefited from it equally, then who cares? Right? Because there's no mistreatment. That's where you got to stop. I'm not going to mistreat Vasily Lomachenko because somebody mistreated Devin Haney. I'm not going to do it. If I think Vasily Lomachenko won a fight, I'm going to say Vasily Lomachenko won the fight. Because if Devin Haney had won the fight, you'd want people to admit that Devin Haney won the fight. You'd want this. Why wouldn't you want the same thing for Vasily Lomachenko that you want for Devin Haney? Why wouldn't you? Why do I want if police officers are brutalizing black people, why would I be happy if I'd be like, oh yeah, go brutalize those white people? How does that help me if police are brutalizing everybody? They shouldn't be brutalizing anybody. Black people shouldn't have been enslaved. Nobody should have been enslaved. Nobody, not just us, not nobody. If somebody's a decent fighter and is doing good numbers, they don't deserve to be lied on any more than we deserve to be lied on. The basicness of it is to not mistreat someone. Don't mistreat somebody. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't have one standard for Devin and one standard for Lomachenko. And if you can point out the hypocrisy in somebody having that standard for Lomachenko, then don't apply it to Devin. Don't apply it to Deontay. Don't apply it to Terence Crawford. Don't apply it to Errol Spence Jr. or anybody else. So no, the code is this. Do not mistreat someone based on the color of their skin. That's the code. Not do what I say do, or you're a sellout. Sellout to who? I don't even work for you. Think about it. Think about it. That's the only way you balance it. Because otherwise, if you have to support every black person who walks by you and says, hey, I'm black, give me yours, you're not going to do it. That's not sustainable. Because here's the problem. What if Devin Haney's lying on Gervonta? Right? What if I'm supporting Gervonta over Devin? Does that mean I'm a sellout because I'm supporting Gervonta over Devin? They're both black. Aren't they? So what am I supposed to do? If I support what's the guy's name, man? Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas is black. He's black, and so is the guy that you would want to replace him with. So if they're, well, who do I do? Who do I support? Man, you support people that are advancing, not mistreating someone. Because that's the problem with racism. It's that it causes people to be mistreated. That's the essence of the code. Okay? And the code is to be productive in everything you do, you say, and you speak, and work towards a system of fairness. A system of fairness. That's the code. These guys I promise you, they never listened to this guy. They're just using his words. Clarence Thomas ain't black. Yeah, he is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? These guys talk about that stuff, but they don't understand it. The essence of the code is not to mistreat someone. The problem with racism and sexism and homophobia and all that is the mistreatment of people. If any one of those sections of people are asking for other people to be mistreated, then it's not worthy following them, because all they're doing is replacing one system of injustice with another system of injustice. And what good does that do anybody? Nobody. It doesn't do anybody any good. So I don't have to support you just because you're black. I'm not going to mistreat you. I'm just not going to mistreat you. I'm not going to lie on Devin. I'm not going to lie on Bill. Right? I'm not going to spread false information about them. I'm not going to hold them to standards that other people are not. I'm not holding them to standards that other people are, that I'm not holding other people to. But I do not owe it to you to be your servant. I don't owe it to you to be your servant. I don't owe it to you to deliver the message that you want me to deliver. Come on, man. Come on, use your brain. What good does it do if I mistreat Lomachenko? All I'm doing is giving them more energy to mistreat Gervonta or mistreat Devin, because you're doing the same thing as they're doing. It makes you no different. But then guess what? They're better at it than you are. So ultimately, you lose. Ultimately, you lose, because they're much better at mistreating you than you will ever be at mistreating them. Let me repeat. They are much better at mistreating you than you will ever be at mistreating them. So if you continue to operate on a system where, okay, it's okay for them to be mistreated, because, yeah, it happened to them. It happened to them, so good, right? Now we get to do the same thing they get to do. Dog, to the non-intellectuals out there, go read Animal Farm by George Orwell. And when they wrote basically the whole book, it's a very short book, so it's not complicated, that there was pigs on a farm, and the farm animals took over for the humans that were mistreating the animals. But over the course of time, the pigs wound up running the same system on the other animals that the humans were. And eventually, the pigs wound up sitting at a table with humans from another farm, sitting up, walking around like human beings, and they say they physically looked just like the humans that were mistreating them. So now you got the same thing going on boxing YouTube. You got people out there that were diehard in support of supporting black fighters that are now mistreating black fighters on a regular basis. And not just black fighters, black organizations, lying about them going out of business for months and months and months and months. Trying to steal their fighters from them right under their hands, trying to steal their fighters by claiming that they were going to go out of business and they don't have a budget, putting all this information out there for fighters to hear on YouTube, and try to manipulate these people. And what happened to the black fighters that signed with them? They never got a fight. Adrian Broner never got a fight out of them. Brian Norman never got a fight out of him. Only one to get a fight out of him was Terence Crawford. That's it. And David Avenetian. Hey, Kai, in the building. Said, hey, for on code. Yeah, bro, I can teach you the code. That's the code. Don't let nobody tell you about staying on code. That's the code. That's the code. That's the code. That's the code that Neely Fuller Jr. has been teaching since 1968. A year for the last 55 years. 55 years. He developed that over 55 years ago. Because he's in the military, and he said the military has a code. So we don't need all these parties getting together and talking to each other in big groups. And no, we need a united, independent, compensatory code system concept for, what is it? God dog, what's the name of that? The United, Independent, Compensatory, I'm going to read it because I always forget it. And I'm going to break it down. Hey, thank you for the cash apps. Keep them coming, and I'll be right back. Let me give you this book because I'm telling you, I'm sick of this stuff. These guys do not know what they're talking about. They're using these words improperly, and the end goal is for no one to be mistreated, to end injustice and mistreatment of human beings. It's not to create a system of manipulation or mistreatment that works for our betterment. That's not the goal. That's not the goal of the code. It is called the United Independent Compensatory Code System Concept Textbook, a compensatory counter-racist code. That's the code. That is where this word code comes from. The United Independent Compensatory Code System Concept Textbook, a compensatory counter-racist code. And what is it? The essence of it is that you need to be constructive. And by constructive, he means working towards the elimination of the mistreatment of human beings based on race. The mistreatment of human beings based on race. He does not even believe in a group of black people, Asian people. He doesn't. He says there is white and there is non-white. Because that in the system of white supremacy is what it is. And all these other little subdivisions of things are just a bunch of subdivisions. It is the mistreatment of non-black people. And how does he assume doing that? He says that you need to be united and that we have an independent compensatory code. So you need to develop your own code, independent of anybody else's, that will allow you to be constructive in everything you do, you say, and you speak. And constructive of what? Constructive of a world that will counteract a system of mistreatment that is out there based on the color in people's skin. The entire thing, though, is based on being constructive and not mistreating anyone. Okay? These guys will tell you, talk about code and don't know what the hell it means. Okay? I'm telling you who originally developed that code and what that code means. But they'll say, stay on code, stay on code, stay on code. Stay on what code? Your code? We're not supposed to have the same code. And there's a real good explanation for why not. Alton in the building. Thank you, brother. Much love in that cash app for the $10 holler, brother. Now, that's my lecture. I'm done. I'm done with that lecture. But anybody want to ask me what you owe as far as what you owe to black fighters, you owe not to mistreat them. That's it. That's it. Do not mistreat them. Free said the title for now, salute. Yeah. I'm mistreating somebody. Hey, it's not my age. Oh, say it. If it's not my age, it's my dark skin. What you talking about? What you talking about, Carlos? Much love in that cash app, brother. Appreciate you. I don't know what you mean. I ain't got a problem with dark skin. I got dark skin. I'm not into all of that. Hold on one second. And my guy, Soda Black, he said the F stands for facts and for non-boxing. All day, brother. Thank you, man. Oh, that eye for an eye, tooth for the tooth stuff. No, bro, you're playing their game. You're playing their game with that. No, because you don't have as many eyes or teeth as they have. You might as well be going dollar for dollar with a billionaire. Hey, I'll burn every dollar I have while you burn every your dollar you have until you run out of dollars, until one of us run out of dollars. Do that with Bill Gates, and he will have no problem with you because you will burn all your money before you even get to his weekend spending money. You don't have that. You don't have that. You can't go eye to eye, tooth for tooth with people that got a zillion teeth and a zillion eyes. And you got 2 eyes and however many teeth you got in your mouth. Undercard Boxer said, thanks for addressing it. Yeah, no worries, bro. Yeah, pay big bank, little bank. You want to play big bank, little bank with a billionaire. No worries, dog. He'll play that all day with you. Hey, Smoothie King, right back at you. Soda with another one. Thank you for that dollar holler, brother. Thank you, brother. That was upper echelon. Oh, my bad. What did I say? Hey, T. Orlando said, with that dollar holler said, stop giving books. Negroes don't read. Nah, they didn't read that. They just liked how it sounded and ran away with it. Dude, not only do you have to read it, you have to think about it. Not only that, not only do you have to read it, you have to think about it. And the man is one of the most intelligent human beings. My God, that man was brilliant in his simplicity. So detail-oriented that it's obnoxious. But gratitude from a student to a teacher. Thank you. Michael Depps, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother. He said, hey, get the quote right, ninjas, not Negroes. I know what you said. And G-Man in the building said, good point. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, G-Man. So yeah, dog. Let me get back into this. Y'all, we had to do a little bit of that, though. Okay? We had to do a little bit of read it and comprehend it, yes. So please. Oh, my guy Carlos said, ignore the request button, wrong button. Okay, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, dog, I'll break out. Look, because you care. And my guy, one more time, my guy Amass 2763 sent my son to your channel. Salute. Yes, sir, man. Look, dude, I ain't got no problem with it because I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's the code. That's the code that people are talking about. That's the code. We need to stay on code. That's the code. The code is not support anybody I tell you to. The code is do what I say do, think what I think, do what I do. That's not the code. That's not the code. You're off code. You're off code because you are mistreating someone. What you're doing is not creating a system where it's not compensating for a system of mistreatment. You're amplifying the system of mistreatment. Code is specific for Black people. We went through our sufferings. Derek Jones, I'm going to tell you what code is. I already told you what the code is because I'm telling you who developed the code. Don't tell me anything about a misinterpretation of a book written in 1960 that was actually written in the 1950s. I know what the code is. Don't tell me what the code is. I know what the code is. That's the code. That's the code. The code is not specifically for anybody. Thank you very much. No, it's not. You don't understand the author. You don't know who developed the concept, but you want to tell me what it is? No, thank you. What's going on? Julie B said, top show fam, as always. Thank you, brother. What's understood doesn't need to be said. Thank you, Orlando Pearson. Like, stop. You know what I mean? Like, stop. Boxing, you dig? Yes, sir, Dre's fine. If somebody asked me about, here's a link for anybody who wants to talk boxing. But that was boxing. Because you're going to get guilt tripped into, why don't you do blah, 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 with all of that stuff. Okay? For working at this willing job, listen to the Bex Boxing channel and business. Bonos Fuego. What's going on, man? Thomas Hill said Neely Fuller Jr. is a flat-out genius on the real, though. Oh, my God. He's on another planet, bro. Stop gaslighting me. Oh, I'm not gaslighting you, brother. I'm telling you the real. Hey, Big C, what's up?
What up? What up? How y'all doing?
Yep, that's a lot better. I'm good.
I'm sorry, man. I'm at work, so it's kind of crazy.
Okay.
But what I was wanting to say was I was hoping to talk with the other caller. I forgot his name now. But I was hoping to talk to him because he had came in and he was like, "Why would Devin go to the top rank and not try to fight Tank and all this
That's
stuff?"
Demetrius Hunter. You're talking about Demetrius Hunter.
Okay, well, he must not know that Devin had called out everybody. He wanted to fight Tank. Well, he said, I'm not gonna say what he wanted to do, but he said he wanted to fight Tank. He said he wanted to fight T.O. He can only get the fights that was presented to him. So the whole point of him going to Bob Arum, which like he said, they don't support him. In my opinion, Top Rank doesn't support any of us. That's why I was wondering why after the Crawford situation, why people kept going like securing everybody. Keyshawn Davis kept going and signing back with them anyway, knowing that the PBC is who mostly supports us, in my opinion. But when he had said that, he was like, Top Rank wasn't going to support Devin. Why would he go with them? He was chasing, like he keeps saying, he's 24, but he was chasing legacy, in my opinion, and that's the reason why he signed with them. It was a 3-fight deal, so it wasn't nothing major, and the whole situation with that and with the Loma thing, in my opinion, Devin won the Loma fight, but I can also see how people can feel that Loma won the fight because it was so razor thin. It could have been a draw. It could have went either way. So for people that are outraged, oh, Loma should have won. No, I mean, it could have went either way. So when it's like that, I mean, flip a coin, you know. But I think that's all I have.
All right, man. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, have a good one.
All right, man. You as well. All right, Big C. That was painless. That was painless. Hey, my guy. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me get. Dre's Finest in the building, man. Dre's Finest say you dig, yes sir, dog. And I didn't say your government name that time. I didn't. Yeah, I did it. And I didn't say your government name. So I get some credit, huh, for not saying your government name because I did not say your government name. PBC supports all fighters. I will disagree that Top Rank doesn't support black fighters. That's not the issue. They definitely support black fighters. They sign a lot of black fighters. They do. I mean, to be fair to Top Rank signs a lot of black fighters. They have, and they feature a lot of black fighters. The problem is that they don't promote them as well as they promote other people. That's my opinion. But I can't say that they don't support black fighters when when Tim Bradley's entire career has been there, right? The same thing as Shakur Stevenson. They've supported Shakur Stevenson. They've given Shakur Stevenson a lot of opportunities over there. You know what I mean? They've given a lot of opportunities to Top Rank is given. Hey, said sending prayers to upper echelon. Get well soon. Yes, sir. Hey, man, get well, upper echelon. Chicken Talk said they'll have you believing the code is supporting nonsense just because the person is black. Exactly. It's not. Like, I don't have to do that. It's ridiculousness. And on top of it, you also make it all that much easier for them to do the same thing to you. It's just silliness, man. Fanon, I want to bet you $20 Bud beat Errol. I'm poor. No, old school. I'm not betting on that fight. I'm not a gambler, man. You got to go find somebody. You got to go find somebody that wants to gamble with you, brother. I don't gamble. I want to enjoy the fight, man. I'm not going into that fight to lose money. I'm not watching it to make money. Hey, my guy, hey, thank you, Mr. Jones in the building. Floor 04, you know, that's Melvin, said, love the jewels you drop. Priceless. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Amen. It is. Look, man. I always wind up being right in the middle of people. Right in the middle. You cannot tell me the way that you guys drug Gary Russell Jr., the way that y'all dragged Gary Russell Jr., that there's some reason that as if that's supporting black people, the way you drug Gary Russell Jr.'s name in the mud for not moving up 2 weight classes to fight Devin and sign a multi-fight deal with Devin Haney Promotions. And you guys drugged that man. You drugged that dude. Nah, dude, that's not the code, man. He said for no reason at all. Drug that man's name through the mud for nothing. For nothing. I guess I'm supposed to support Terence Crawford, or not Terence, Bomac, from calling Errol Spence Jr. a drunk and saying a drunk ain't ish, and calling Al Heyman all kind of acting like he's having, like he's got boyfriends and drag queens, taking pictures with drag queens. Come on, man. That's the code. But that's okay, dog, because like I said, age comes with a reason. Derrick Jones, did Bomac lie? Let me ask you a question, bro. If I said something about your mother that was true. Anyway, let me tell you, Derrick Jones, you don't have the nerve to hit the link, bro. So here's the link for you one more time, Derrick Jones, or you're going to get out of here for good. I don't need more empty mouths. Okay? I don't need you here. Let me be dead blank. Hey, Dre's Finest in the building with that $5 holler, brother. Thank you, man. Back at him. Click the link. No, I'm going to give him the chance to click the link before I block him. Click the link or forever remain silent, bro. Jason Torres said, I learned you mind your business, you live longer. Oh, yeah, pretty much. Somebody else can get them or get on the chat. Like I said, I don't have any problems, brother. Thank you, Dre's Finest. Thank you for that support, man. Oh, Soda Black. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that shit is dog. That's pure manipulation, bro. You're getting pimped. You're getting pimped. You're getting pimped. That's getting pimped. You're not pimping me. Like, dog, I will tell you one thing for sure, bro. Hey, said Bill Haney had a watch party celebrating the recent news of Tank's arrest. Put up mugshots of Tank when they thought he beat his girl and went on a tour saying Tank is a duck, is uplifting people. There you go. All of that. No, what it is pimping you. Is what it is. And you tell me I'm lying, that's not pimping you. Go read a book on pimping and listen to all the advice that people give you on how to pimp. And then compare what they're saying to you and think of you as somebody they are trying to pimp. That's why we call it a poverty pimp. They are pimping the poverty. They are saying, look, we got a bunch of followers here that all know that they're mistreated. I can convince them to give you their strength, to give you the product that people want out of them. That's the purpose of a pimp. The pimp, you can't get a woman to have sex with you. No worries. I got women that'll do it for you. Pay me the money, they'll have sex with you. You can't find fans for your fighter. Don't worry, I got a bunch of disgruntled black people right here. And I'm going to remind them that they're disgruntled. I'm going to remind them of that's their duty. And they will follow what I say. And then they will go and support the guy that you want me. Who do you want me to pimp these black boxing fans out to? That's called pimping. That's pimping. Pimping is pimping is pimping. Pimping. That's pimping. Okay? Why are you talking about pimps? Because that's what they called. You call them. They're called poverty pimps. What does a pimp do? It sells you women. It sells you vulnerable women. They sell you vulnerable, abused women and convince those women that they're doing something terrific by selling their body and giving the men the money. So if you got somebody convincing you to follow this guy, and why? Oh, you know you can't, so you can't go outside this room because you know they mistreat you outside this room. I'm the only one that loves you. I'm the only one that loves you. Slap you in the mouth for saying something crazy. Come on, man. It's pimping. That's called poverty pimps. Poverty pimps. They're not pimping women. They're pimping your poverty. They're pimping your intellectual poverty. They are pimping your physical poverty. They are pimping your rightful. They are pimping your rightful disdain against a system that has mistreated them. That's what that is. Don't be pimped. You're more valuable than that, and it never leads to any good. Hey, I'll take that bet. Fanon, send me the money. Send Fanon the money. Hey, Adrian Molina said, hey, I'll take that bet. Send Fanon the money. Hey, talking about that $100. Oh, you know them dudes ain't about to actually pay that money now. You know that, right? Hey, my guy H-Town in the building says, salute Fanon, John Boy, celebrating my birthday. Hey, H-Town 713, happy birthday, bro. What's worth pimping or simping? I don't know. You can't pimp without a simp. You can't simp without a pimp. Come on, eyes in the building. What's going on? Yeah, that's just pimping you.
What up, Fanon? Can you hear me?
Man, I can hear you perfectly well, man. What's up?
Hey, what's up? I didn't know if you caught that brouhaha between Ryan Garcia and Oscar social media yesterday. Are you gonna do a video on that one?
I already did.
Okay, perfect. I can't wait. You're my man. Okay. So once again, Fanon, you are on point. You have the most intellectual mind that I know in the YouTube boxing community. That's not a diss to anyone else. Praise of you, because there are a lot of intellectual minds, a lot of sharp thinkers in the boxing community. So no one take this as a diss. This is a praise of Fanon. And you are once again on point with this code stuff, because Terence Twitter Fingers Duckford and his camp and the Haneys have said things about black people or black boxers that if Canelo's camp said it, if Oscar De La Hoya said it, if corporate media said the same things that they did, certain channels would be in an uproar. They'd be dropping video after video after video. But those channels make an exception for the rule. And what I like about you, Fanon, is you're consistent, bro. Regardless of the melanin in someone's skin or pigment of their skin, you keep it 100. And so that's why I love listening to you, because you keep it straight. You're a straight shooter right there. So you're 100% right about the Haneys dragging both Gary, Batman, rest in peace to Batman, by the way, through the mud, and dragging Devin Haney, dragging Tank and trashing all of Tank's fights and his opponents, leaking sparring camp videos saying, hey, I destroyed this guy. But then when you look at the sparring footage that they released, it's like, doesn't look like much of a destruction to me. So once again, on point. And if you look at those two camps, Devin Haney, prior to this fight with Lomachenko, and Crawford's resume, look at both of their resumes. They have one thing in common: opponent level. Have not fought the best opponents. They were, fought the likes of Somalian pirates. Captain Phillips, did we get him? I'm the captain now. Fought the likes of Sudanese army soldiers, getting people out of Sudan in the army. Say, hey, you want to fight Crawford? Hey, you want to fight Haney? Fought the likes of Australian rugby players, Eastern European ice hockey players. They even went so far as to get illegals on the U.S.-Mexican border straight up from Venezuela and say, hey, you want to get in the ring with Crawford? Hey, you want to get in the ring with Devin Haney? Again, so once again, Fanon, you keep it 100. That's it. I'm out. Thank you.
All right, bro. Yeah, man. That man says Somalian pirates. I still haven't seen that movie, man. My guy T. Orlando said, got to get out the border camp somehow. Hey, man, look. To answer your question, frequent flyer, man, look. Dude, calling people names and all that stuff, man, cracking jokes, they're jokes, bro. Ain't nobody perfect, man. All right. Being at the same time, no, dog. You know the difference. You know the difference. You know the difference, man. And we are out here boxing fans talking about what's going on, and you're not gonna guilt trip. That's a guilt trip. You guilt tripping people, man. You guilt tripping people. Talking about what you need to do in order to, man, please. I'm not trying to hear that, man. Like, man, come on, man. That's stuff that's not gonna happen, man. Hey, what's going? Oh, my bad. Ramon, hey, what's going on, Ramon Johnson in the building? What's going on? What's going on, Ramon Johnson? And Aisha. Thank you to Aisha. Let me go over here. Hold on. Aisha with the $5 holler on the Cash App. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you very, very, very much. But a sniper, I don't get how people say is going to be one-sided. On the fight, how the fight is going to be one-sided. Everybody say this is how everybody says every fight is. Every fight is. Hey, thank you, Aisha. Thank you so much. Oh, 10 count. I gave a 10 count for Tina Turner the day that Tina Turner passed. But without a doubt, 10 count for Tina Turner. Yes, sir. RIP to the great Tina Turner. John Bowie in the building. What's going on, man? He said, Kamal the man. Good morning, sir. Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you, John Bowie, for the $10 holler, brother. Thank you for that support, John Bowie. Thank you for that support, John Bowie. Bowie. Freaking Fire said, my bad. In Islam, it's a sin, and I do have a problem with kind of holding everybody to the same standard. What's a sin? I mean, look, I don't know what's a sin in Islam, but I know I'm not Muslim. And yeah, I'll joke and call people names and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? I just, but it's all, we're just playing around, man. Just playing around. And I think you know the difference. Hey, Ramon Johnson said, Fanon, I don't have Cash App. What's another way I can support you? Venmo. There's Venmo right there. If you have Venmo or PayPal. Venmo or PayPal or the like button. You know what I mean? Or the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, man, they got me nasty. You know? they got me kind of nasty. Clarissa Fields fights tomorrow night in Detroit. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm looking forward to Clarissa Shields' fight. Whoever did her makeup really made her look like a completely different person. I don't know what she did, but I was like, that's Clarissa Shields. That's what I said. My bad, Fanon. I understand, Fanon. Okay, thank you, freaking flyer. Yeah, man, thank you. Timothy Stoudemire said, that's messed up. What happened to DC? Young fly, wives, ladies, y'all don't have to enhance y'all bodies. Y'all just beautiful, just the way God made you. Exactly. Man, y'all better stop with all of that stuff. Okay, Carlos. Yeah, I saw that request. I ignored that request. Thank you. Wrench for 8 Mile 313 per. Okay, yeah, no worries. Let me see it in the bottom of the comment section. Makeup is sorcery, I swear. Look, I honestly, man. Look, man, I ain't never really been into that, man. I just Hey, thank you, Ramon. Thank you, man. Who am I giving a wrench to again? What's the PayPal address? Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, it's the PayPal is this. PayPal is this. That's the PayPal right there. That is the PayPal right there. PayPal is my name minus the vowels at gmail.com. Hopefully nobody will abuse my. It don't even make a difference, bro. Everybody knows my name, man. Like everybody knows my name. I got PayPal. There you go. Yeah, you can send it to that PayPal. You can send it to that PayPal if you feel like it, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the support, man. I'm super disappointed in Tio. He just started acting weird after he beat Loma. Teofimo Lopez is just a jerk, man. Teofimo Lopez is a jerk. No joke. He's just a flat-out jerk, bro. A flat-out jerk. I don't feel sorry. I don't even have any feelings about him. Stone Alone said, thank God it's Friday. Yes, sir, brother, with the $5 holler. Much love, Stone Alone. Y'all hit that link, though, man. Cash business. Yeah, man. Cash businesses are good, bro. Cash businesses are good. But anyway, back to the conversation. Yeah, man, I think Devin Haney called the cops on him, dog. He bought a $3 million. 8 miles. There you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, I see 8 Mile now. All right, hold on. Make sure. Okay, well, I still got it. I feel, yeah, okay, there you go. I know you're good. Okay, yeah, you've been around since 2010. 8 Mile's been around the block since 2010. Here you go, 8 Mile. Welcome, man. Make sure you support the channel. If you can't support with the Cash App and all that, make sure you hit the like. Please hit the like. We got all kind of ways you can support the channel. Most of them are non-monetary. So you can hit that like button. Thank you. And share the video. Would be greatly appreciated. You can use Cash Business's fronts to launder money. Yeah, you can. I would be interested in. I don't have anything to launder, though. I don't have anything to launder, man. Tio is an AO that was overconfident and got humbled. Look, man, his father needs to shut his mouth, dog. Like Teofimo Lopez just talks too much, man. Way too much, man. Hey, Fanon, can I hear some of your thoughts on Fulton versus Inoue, please? Look, man, I think it's going to be a very good fight as long as Stevie Fulton doesn't get caught with something really ridiculously big, because he does hold his hands low and he does slip a lot of shots. But I think that if he's able to really pull off that pull counter, and I'm stealing this from what's his name? I'm stealing this from Nonito Donaire. That, hey, man, if he's able to continually pull counter him, that he'll be able to win the fight, provided they don't do something really janky with the scorecards, which I would not be surprised at all that they would do, because he's going over there to Japan to do it. So I just think he needs to be very, very careful. It is a really good likelihood that he can whoop that dude 12 rounds straight and still get robbed in Japan. I don't think they're going to have any qualms whatsoever with robbing him. So he's just got to do something real. He's got to do something real special to whoop up on that boy. But it's not impossible for it to happen, because I remember when Luis Nery went in there and got that, that other Japanese champion a few years ago when he came in there, did that. They say hopefully no losses, loose gloves. What is that? Oh yeah, Inoue is a regional undisputed champion. I mean, yeah, man, that whole weight class down there is, I think, a regional. Hey, man, Max City INT, brother. The biggest of the Venmo supporters, bro. Hey, the colored, ooh, that's nasty. Max City INT with the $20 holler. Said the colored is using our color. The colored are using our color to shame us for not supporting Devin Haney. They're worse than the Stevens, aka Samuel Jackson. Fanon, what's that Cash App again? It's right here. Cash App, $ Fanon INT. And hey, he who greets with fire, make sure that you use the one that says 2021. 2021. Because other people have tried to steal, try to steal from the channel, and did steal from the channel by setting that up. Hit that Cash App link above. It's tagged up top. It's tagged up top. But yeah, man, yeah, they do that, man. And it's look. 8 Mile 313 said, I appreciate it. I've been liking this channel for some years. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, hit the link. It's pink. Steven from Django Unchained. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Hey, Fanon, make a Linktree account and share it in your video description. That way everybody can follow you on your social media. Okay, thank you, man. I think I do have a LinkedIn tree. I'll get it up there, man. I'll get it up there. You know, I'm old, man. I'm old, man. So catching up with all of the different ways to share things, you know. And honestly, man, God dog, I get sick of these people talking to me on Twitter. I use Twitter because Twitter is easy. It's quick to use. That movie was funny. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. That's the only world that man knew. It was the only world that man knew. That man was important on that plantation. He had a good living on that plantation. He was having plenty babies and having plenty girls and on that plantation by doing his job the best he could do it. You're experienced old is a mindset. Said funny if it wasn't true. I mean, it is, man. We got a lot. Yeah, man, that's what it is. He who greets with fire, brother. Thank you, man. In the building with the $5 holler, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. Of course we do. Oh, man, that's huge, brother. Thank you, man. My guy, Mr. Cushite 7979 said, I dark skin with a black wife. I don't like the Haney's. He said, I'm dark skinned. I'm dark skinned with a black wife, and I don't like the Haney's. Bro. Look, man, don't even get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on all of that. Hey, I got Stephen A on the Supreme Court. We got a Stephen A on the Supreme Court and one in the Senate. That's why they're there. You're not going to get there if you're not. You're not going to get there if you're not. As soon as you get enough ground support, you're going to get inundated with a bunch of people with money to get you there. Politicians start becoming politicians because they want to be famous. They want to be powerful. Obama got there, like I said. I think Obama's a little bit different, though. I think Obama's a little bit different. Just a little bit different. Obama is what I think was what you call a extremely can I say, man? He struck so fast. I think Obama's like lightning in a bottle. He struck so fast. You couldn't see it coming. Couldn't see it coming. And by the time he got there, it was like, and he's so talented. But at the end of the day, bro, he wound up being what? Part of the same system. You know, same system. But anyway, it is what it is, man. I knew Barack. So, hey, Shalom, family, and Fanon. Hey, my guy, upper echelon, man. Feel better, brother. Let's get you out that hospital, man. Let's get you out that hospital, man. Keep that positive thought up, man. Keep that positive thought up, man. Shalom, brother. And my guy, Mr. Anthony the Great says, salute. Just realized the super chat wasn't working. Yeah, man. It ain't been working for a while. Brian Chambers said, you know Barack personally? And let me put it this way. I know my family knows his family personally. Yeah, my brother is friends with him. So yes, I know him. I wouldn't say that I know him like, hey, how are you doing, buddy type crap. No, not like that. You know what I mean? But like if I walk up to him and I say, hey, Martin, he'll know who I am. Yeah. Him and his wife, they'll know who I am. But now my brother is friends with him. So yeah, like my brother has his phone number. Like my brother can do this. Click, 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 click. Hey, Barack. So yeah, and that to that extent, it's like, you know, my older brother, he's the same age as my older brother. He used to work for my dad. He used to work for my older brother. Did you know Michael? I mean, Michelle Obama too. I've met Michelle Obama. Yeah, I met Michelle Obama. Yeah, she's from Chicago. Yeah, it's small world. She's from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on a second. Oh, man, that's huge. Hey, thank you, Mr. Hodge. Brother with the $50 holler in the Cash App. I mean, in the PayPal. And my guy, Mr. Paris said, Mr. Hodge, much love, brother. Thank you so much. He said, stay true. Salute. Nah, she's not. I don't think she's from 63rd. I don't know where she's from. She's from like Hyde Park, that's for sure. She's from Hyde Park. And Hyde Park is on 63rd near, yeah, so I guess so. Richard Paris in the building said, hey, I'm sorry, said, let me know if you receive this. Let me know how much they take of it as well. The details is 45 cents. Because you send it as a business. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you very, very much, man. Thank you. Thank you very, very much, man. Sorry about that. I'm sorry I got distracted. But you know, yeah, like that. Like, you know, everybody, I mean, come on, everybody in Chicago knows who knew Barack and Michelle. That's nothing special. You know what I mean? If you're in the business community and you got enough money to be donating people, you know, to for their campaigns and all that, yeah, absolutely. That's where they're from. That's where they're from. I don't think they live there anymore, but you know, it's not a big deal, bro. I'm not trying to say that I'm something special. Not in that regard, but yeah, I knew him. Yeah, he's super smart. Very, very smart, very charismatic, very hardworking. You know, I knew he was going to be president. I knew he was going to be president back in like, I was telling people Barack was going to be president back in like 2001. People thought I was crazy. I was like, man, this guy from Chicago is going to be president. Man, no way. I was like, dude, he's the editor of the Harvard Law Journal. He's the editor of the Harvard Law Journal. Where do you think that guy's going to go? He's the first editor of the Harvard Law Journal or president of the Harvard Law Journal since Charles Hamilton Houston in like in the 1890s. Okay, so he's going somewhere big. He's going somewhere big. There's some real. Yes, he is from Chicago, Brian Chambers. He is from Chicago. His wife is from Chicago. His political career began in Chicago. He's from Chicago. I played basketball with him. He's from Chicago. Yes, he was born in Honolulu, Hawaii. However, when he got out of law school, he worked in Chicago. That's where his career was made, in Chicago. He would have never been president if he had stayed in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? He is from Chicago, dude. Give me a break. His mom is not from Pakistan. His mom is white, and she's from, I don't know where his mother's from. The fact of the matter is, he said, I've been out of hospital since January. I don't want to dampen the mood. I've been in and out of the hospital since January. I don't want to dampen the mood. I want to get my boxing talk. Hey, you ain't dampening no mood, man. Hey, man, prayers is positivity, man. Look, I don't want to argue with you whether or not a state senator from the state of Illinois and a U.S. senator from the state of Illinois, whether you consider him to be from Illinois or not. Give me a break. I know where he's not. I know he was from Hawaii. But come on, man. The reason he's president is because he's from Chicago. Chicago is one of those rare places that can get you nominated for the Democratic. Chicago can get you the Democratic nomination because of where it is. Chicago is perfectly situated between Iowa, it's all the Midwest. Chicago, by the way, Chicago runs the Midwest. So if you get bankrolled in Chicago, you're going to get bankrolled all of those other cities: Detroit, Milwaukee, Indianapolis, Kansas City, St. Louis, Omaha, Nebraska. All of those different places, they all are intertwined with Chicago because Chicago's the hub of the Midwest, all the way down to Memphis, Tennessee. Come on, man. Please don't talk politics with me. Obama's mother's from Wichita, Kansas. Okay, well, there you go. Your mother was born from where I'm from, Wichita, Kansas. All right, where I was born. I was born in Wichita, Kansas. I'm from Chicago, though. I didn't know she's born in Wichita. Oh, there you go, man. That's what's up. Anyway, man, Chicago runs the Midwest. All of y'all, and I say that to all y'all some podunk town. We run the middle of the country. The shy. That's why we ain't got no, that's why we are monumentally unimpressed with LA and New York. We don't care about y'all. Yeah, I love the shy. Anyway, yes, sir. Get well soon, champ. Get well soon. Said, no, they don't. Yeah, they do. We run the Midwest. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We run that whole section. Boom. All up in there. Chicago runs the country. Hey, man, Chicago, man. Anyway, I'm from Detroit. I said, 8 Miles said, I'm from Detroit and Chicago is the hub. Yeah, it is, dude. We got other than New York, man, we got a bunch of cities right in that same area. Your fundraising goes through the roof. Your electoral, the amount of electoral votes you get in there is bananas. Come on, man. Upper echelon, I honestly appreciate everyone now. Let's get to Spence. Stopping Bud, no rematch, no work. Chicken talk. I knew you were going to say that. Detroit runs the Midwest. Man, please. Hey, little brother. The little brother don't run squat. Yeah. Ballroom step. Hey, look, I can't even speak on that, dog. I can't speak on that. Because I can't step for squat, bro. I can't step for squat, bro. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, that man said techno. Oh, God. Oh, my God, dog. Not techno. Oh, Lord. Hey, dog, you could have had me at Ballroom and Stepping because it's basically the same thing. But that techno crap is garbage. Garbage. But nah, seriously though, man, Detroit is like that. I rocks with Detroit. Shout out to the only legit boxing page out there. Hey, thank you, Ali. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for that support, man. Yeah, I knew. Hey, but I knew Lefty was out there. That was for. Hey, man, I sent the money sign to you. My bad, Ali. I hit the wrong support button. And Dre's Fine said, I'm back. Much love in that cash app for that $3 holler, brother. Yeah, that techno gotta go. God, dog. Oh, hey, dog. Hey, dog. Oh, God, dog. Oh, Lord. Hey, man. But, hey, man, I rocks with Detroit, though. There's just never no need for me to go there, dog, because, you know, at least you ain't Milwaukee. The best thing you can say about Detroit is, at least you ain't Milwaukee. Dog, at least you ain't Milwaukee, dog. At least you ain't Milwaukee. Oh, dog, I had some fun in Milwaukee. I can't lie, dog, but them chicks in Milwaukee are crazy. Woo. Woo. Crazy. Barack is the Antichrist. Nah, man. Barack is what you call just a very, very talented individual, bro. He said, Jay Mill said, I'm from Gary. Chi-Town runs the middle U.S., though. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it does. Hey, man, them women from Milwaukee are crazy. Like, that's a different, I will tell you that's a different breed of human beings. That's the closest thing to New York ones. Like, they're like New York chicks. God, dog. Like, they like New York. Their mentality is different, bro. Hey, Chicken Talk said, I've lived in Milwaukee, bars everywhere because nothing to do but drink and stay warm, pretty much, man. Sam Olsen, what's going on? Say, hey, Fanon, cutting up, man. Hey, man, I'm just having fun, dog. I'm just making fun of it, dog, for real. I got good friends in Milwaukee. I had good friends from Detroit, St. Louis. Hey, thank you, John Tony. Thank you, brother, St. Louis. You know, all in little town, man. Even Fort Wayne, Indiana. I used to work in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Indianapolis. I lived in DuPage County. Oh, I grew up in DuPage County. Hey, Chicken Talk, where'd you live in DuPage? Where did you live in DuPage? Because, hey, man, like that's where I ran, is out there in DuPage as a kid. Out there by, you know, Wheaton, Lombard, Glen Ellen, Villa Park. I don't know if Aurora and them is up out of there. What town did you live in DuPage County? If you didn't know, Cook County is the city. DuPage is west. DuPage is west. I lived in DuPage too. Yeah. Yeah, DuPage is a little bit more, you know, that's the land of Republicans. You lived around, that's where the Republican Party starts, DuPage County. Barack is a U.S. politician. What did y'all expect? Yeah, I mean, he's a politician. I'm just saying he's very talented, bro. He's extraordinarily talented, man. No joke. He's extraordinarily talented, man. Just being around him, you know it. He's extraordinarily talented. He's a brilliant man, and he's extremely, extremely talented and works extremely, extremely hard. Very ambitious and very, 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 very confident. You know what I mean? Very confident. Just all around, dog, just a superior type of cat. No joke. Superior type of dude, man. Superior type of dude. All the way around. Charismatic. I mean, yeah, but he's honest at the same time. He's not lying to you. It's a balance between being a politician, but he's also not gonna just lie to you. I mean, really, he's a unique dude. Like, I was very, very impressed by Barack Obama. Just very, very impressed by the guy. That's an exceptionally talented individual, man. Oh, yeah. St. Charles. Yeah, I know where. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, okay, right by Oak Brook Mall. Yeah, so you were right down by the money. You're right down there by the money where the mansions are. St. Charles is a little bit south of where the money is, But right over there by Oak Brook, yeah, man. That's where all that big dough. Oak Brook is where the big dough is. The big Republican dough. That's why the movie The Purge is bad. I'm not sure what you're talking about. But anyway, let's get back to boxing, man. Damn, man, how's that effing happening? What are you talking about? Nah, Barack wasn't a puppet, bro. He's the president. He's the president, dude. They all get in. They're in a political party. One day, I'll explain to you what the word party means. One day when I have the time, I'll explain to you why when you're in a party, okay, it's called party politics. It's not called individual politics. It's called party politics. You're within the party. The party. You cannot go too far outside what the party wants, no matter what position you are within the party. Okay? It's a party, right? Like we're not like a party dance party. We're coming in here as a group of people. A party of 10, a party of 12, a party of 5,000. And you are going to carry the leaders of that party are going to come up with what the agenda is for that party, and they're going to all work together for that agenda in that to follow that agenda in that party. Do not expect to get Kwame Nkrumah out to get not even. I'm not going to use Kwame Nkrumah. Do not think that you're going to get Kwame Ture out of a political party. It's much deeper than you think, fam. No, it is not any deeper than I think. It's not any deeper than I think. I know exactly what it is. I've worked to get mayors elected. I've worked to get senators elected. I know people that I understand the political process, man. I understand how money comes into play. I understand how I lived in DC for years. I understand how lobbyists write laws. I went to law school with lobbyists that write laws for the people. I understand how all of that works. It is not deeper than I think. It's not deeper than I think. Please, I got friends who work for the NAI, and I have friends who work for the CIA. I have friends who work for the NIA. What do you think? When I went to school in DC, you think people don't know what's going on? And I'm from Chicago. You know, the land where you can drown in 2 inches of water. Come on, man. Chicago, you can die in Chicago, drown. Politicians have drowned in 3 inches of water in Chicago. Sitting judges have drowned in 3 inches of water in Chicago. And people acted like, yeah, he tripped and he drowned in a puddle. Nah, bro, it ain't any deeper than I thought. And trust me. Anyway, King of the Blue coming through. What's going on, my guy? T. Wells in the building. Thank you, brother. Anyway, we can get off of that, bro. Thank you so much for your support, man. Thank you so much for your support, man. Anyway, I do agree. Let's talk about boxing, okay? Because you guys don't do the politics with me, man. Please. I understand full well politics. Fully. That's why I'm not in it. Hey, Fanon, what's up with these YouTube channels bashing Tank, but won't thank him for building up their channel with his name? What are you talking about? Who's bashing Tank? Dude, they're going to, first of all, Tank don't pay YouTube channels. That's his problem. Tank does not show up to, nor does he pay YouTube channels. That's Tank's problem. That's the problem right there. He doesn't pay YouTube channels. He doesn't pay them. Where's my check? Where's my money for this? Where's my money? YouTube channels are media outlets, man. Let's break it down. Fanon worked for the McKinsey Group. Nah, I never worked for McKinsey. I didn't work. I worked for management consulting firms. I didn't work for McKinsey. No. I worked on projects that were underneath McKinsey, where McKinsey would come in and McKinsey would do the very, very high level stuff. And then after that, we would do the work underneath it. No, I worked for management consulting firms. I never worked for McKinsey, though. No. But I worked for management consulting firms. Yeah. A lot of them. And a lot of the people that I work with came from McKinsey. They came from Accenture. They came from Deloitte and Touche. Yeah, dude, that's like chicken talk. The majority of my actual work career, because I have a legal background and specifically in contracts, right? Law school, all of that stuff. But what I did for like 12 years of my professional career was I was a management consultant. I went into businesses and we re-engineered business processes. We did it for the state. I've worked for I'm joking, but one day you got to explain how lobbying and campaign donating is more important than donating. I'll tell you right now, easy. Why lobbying and campaign donating is more. Lobbying is important because once you get elected, that person becomes a representative. I'll explain it very simply. Why lobbying and campaign donating is more important than voting. Because, first of all, the lobbying is this. Once you get in, you can lobby entire groups of people. And the lobbyists are actually writing the laws. And they are getting the politicians. Hold on one second. Shit. Hold on one second. I'm going to do that right now, bro. Hold on, I'm sorry. You gotta do, hey bro, you gotta. All right. Let me see. Good morning, Fanon in the usual place. What's going on, Matthew Thomas? What was it? Fanon, morning usual. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Why lobbying is more important? Because lobbying, you're going to get the party to get the elected officials to follow the politics of the party, because compromise is everything. So every individual politician is servicing their people, right? And they have agenda that they want to get across, and they're trying to get pushed for their community that votes for them. But if they don't play the game with the other politicians in the party, they won't have the support to get what they want to get done. So when lobbyists who can lobby across multiple politicians, and by the way, both parties, right? Lobbyists can go across both parties. So those guys will have more influence over a larger number of politicians than you will getting an individual elected. Clearly, it's the being able to lobby. And by the way, also, if you are a heavy campaign contributor to a politician, then you can get the voice of that politician, and then that politician will allow you and give you access to other politicians, versus you sitting at home and voting, and nobody knows who you voted for, right? And you're just, all you did is go press a button, right? It's the quintessential put your money where your mouth is, you know? It's the quintessential put your money where your mouth is. So yeah, I don't have a problem explaining that. That's straightforward. That doesn't take much time at all. Yes. I mean, we give a lot of money to politicians. I give a lot of money to politicians. Even now, I give a lot of money to politicians. Still. You say you tell a politician you voted for them, they'll say thanks. Yeah, exactly. That's about it. They'll say thanks and that's it. Voting is the lowest form of political activity. You'd be better off volunteering and handing out flyers for a politician that you want to win. That's more active than just voting and voting alone. Anyway, though, man. For now, what's your prediction for Spence Crawford? My prediction for Spence Crawford is pain. I got it. I got Errol Spence by decision. I got Errol Spence by decision, man. I got Errol by decision. I got Errol by decision. I think that Errol's pressure is too much for Terence Crawford to win a decision, because Errol is going to be stacking up rounds on Terence, and I don't think that knockout's coming, man. I don't think that knockout's coming. I don't see a flash knockout, because he's not that same level. That's what I see. Hey, Fana, did you say Cody Crowley said he will fight Boots as long as they test him? No, I didn't see that. As long as they test him, though, they need to test him. Fanan, you think Crawford has a stronger chin than Ugas? No. There's no reason for me to believe that he has a stronger chin than Ugas. No. No. I know the show is engaging. Don't forget to smash that like button. Yeah, man, smash the like button. Hit the thumbs up, bro. God dog, man. Ooh wee. I know. Oh yes, sir. Hit that like button, man. But here, hit the link. Hit the link, man. Hit the link. The pain was a prediction. I like it. Yeah, I mean, look, it's going to be a really good fight. I've got Errol Spence Jr. winning in a decision. But again, at the same time, it's not like I think it's impossible for Terence Crawford to win. Terence Crawford's an excellent fighter, man. He's an excellent fighter. And he definitely has a chance to win that fight. So I'm going to enjoy the fight. You know, I'm glad Terence Crawford took the fight. I'm very, very happy that he took the fight. No joke. I'm very, very happy that he took that fight. Okay, hold on 1 second. My guy, what's going on, Mr. Thomas? Matthew Thomas in the building. Thank you, brother, for that support, man. He said, this is great year for boxing. Watch the facts today. You know what it is. It is a great year for boxing. And I'm so glad Terence Crawford went on ahead and let us get this fight. Thank you, bud. Thank you for agreeing to it, bud, because it was Bud that was holding that fight up. You know what I mean? It was thank you, Bud. Most of the thanks goes to Bud for manning up and taking the fight. He can't have nowhere. He ain't have nowhere else to go. Oh, gee, look, man, it don't matter to me whether he has somewhere to go or not. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me whether he had nowhere to go. He could have slumped off. He could have slumped off somewhere. He most definitely could have slumped off somewhere. And my guy, Matthew Thomas, back in that Cash App, brother, thank you. Said, hey, folks are going to see the era of their ways. Yeah, man, everything happens for a reason. That's true. Yeah, man. You know what it is. You know what it is, dog. You know what it is, dog. Dang, he double timed her out. Timed out who? Who'd you time out? I didn't time out nobody. I've been ignoring that name, bro. Just so you know. I don't call women bitches, so you know, just so you know. If it's that whole thing about who got timed out, yeah, I'm not ever going to acknowledge when somebody calls a woman a bitch. I don't do that. I don't do it. That's not in my vocabulary. So just so you know, I'm never going to respond to that. I'm never going to respond to that. That particular phrase for women and me don't mix. You know? I'm a big fan of women. Hey, Hey, my guy John Boy back in that Cash App said, busy, sorry. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate y'all for sticking with me, bro, especially when cats try to get slick on me. Especially when cats try to get slick because they don't know, because they don't like what I got to say. That's her name. Oh, is that? Hey, I don't know. Hey, I'm just telling you, I don't do it. I can't say the name. You got to get a different name. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, let me tell you something. Like, I'm not going to, somebody could put Mr. Nigga, and I will never read that name. I won't read the comment. I won't read the name. And you could be black as charcoal and say, Mod could be your name. And I promise you, ain't no way in the world I'm going to read that. Because I don't want anybody getting it twisted, bro. I'm a fan of women, bro. Fanon, are you a feminist? I believe that women are equal in every way, shape, or fashion other than the physical with men. And even then, when I say women are not equal, I mean we're not the same thing physically. Not less than. I'm just saying not equal. We're not the same thing. We're not. We can't have babies. We have less pain tolerance. And they have less physical, generally speaking, less physical strength. They cannot impregnate somebody. We cannot be impregnated. We are not equal. We are not, I'm not saying better or worse. I'm just saying not equal. It's not the same, it's not the same thing physically. But everything else, intelligence, ability to do a job, all of that stuff to me is the exact same thing to me. Exact same thing to me. You know? Joshua White, what's going on?
What's up, Fanon? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. I just had two questions for you. So one is kind of just about like ESPN and about what their strategy is. Because like when I think of ESPN and I think about them as a network, I see how they kind of commodified black athletes and they commodified like images of black people, like LeBron James always constantly talking about him in order to like sell merchandise or to get ratings and stuff. So when I see that on one hand, I see that all the time when it comes to just any other sport like basketball or football. But when it comes to like boxing, I don't understand why they push Naoya Inoue and people like the guy who just fought or Lomachenko so much, just because like I don't know, it seems like they're using a lot of their marketing resources in order to build these fighters, but it's not really making financial sense because it's not working. Like even when you were talking about the race hustlers and them doing the same thing with the black community, I think at least that kind of had like a financial like reward from it, but it doesn't seem like they're getting much financial reward from pushing Lomachenko, pushing Iowa in a way, doing all the things that they're doing to kind of keep them on the pound for pound list. It seems like those resources could be better allocated in other areas, because even in basketball, when you look at people like Nikola Jokic, he's probably the best basketball player in the world right now, in my opinion. But because he is a foreigner, it seems like they can't commodify him like they can commodify someone like Steph Curry or LeBron James. Like he's probably just as good as them in terms of skill, especially right now on this level. But it's like you don't see people like white kids in the suburbs buying Nikola Jokic shoes like they buy Steph Curry's or like they buy LeBron's. Or even with somebody like Giannis Antetokounmpo or Joel Embiid. So it's like, I don't know. I see kind of like, I understand what they're doing, but it's like, but as an organization, I don't understand why they're doing it. Like I could understand back in the day when they were pushing guys like Tommy Morrison, like that stuff seemed like it was actually working, but it seems like they're using a lot of resources on a strategy that isn't like financially worth it. And I just wanted kind of like your insight to kind of explain to me why they're doing it. Maybe it is actually working and I'm just not seeing it. I just don't know.
Okay. First of all, John Bowie, much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much. He said, tell the caller it sells overseas subscriptions. And that very well may be the truth. Now, hold on one second. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you, John Bowie. Well, I think the number one thing is that ESPN has an exclusive deal for boxing with Top Rank. So they're going to, and number one or two things. One is ESPN has a exclusive contract for boxing to air Top Rank fights. So most of the fights that they're talking about and the fighters that they're talking about are top-ranked fighters. Number two, boxing is a tertiary sport to ESPN. They have it because it's out there and they cover all things sports. So I don't really think that they have a lot of oversight, or a lot of interest in the coverage of boxing. And I think the biggest problem with all of these networks and why they don't really push black fighters is as far as the journalists that work for them. I think that's really associated with the Boxing Writers Association of America. Because the one consistent thing between ESPN, Ring Magazine, Yahoo Sports, Sports Illustrated, and all of those guys that do that same thing is that these writers are members of the Boxing Writers Association of America, and they tend to speak in unison, or at least close to one another, about the things that they're trying to push. And they have a connection between those guys going from different places to work. Like Steve Kim, I think Steve Kim has literally been, who is one of the bigger, more well-known members of that organization. I think he's probably been, he's been at ESPN, he's been at Ring, he's been at, other things. And those guys get together and they talk about, they have the Boxing Writers Association of the Fighter of the Year, and they have a council of people that you have to apply to get in there. I think that association of boxing writers they have their own biases, and they get paid to promote the fighters that are on the networks that are paying them. With Ring Magazine, for example, you have Oscar De La Hoya that actually owns Ring Magazine. So they I don't think that it's too much of a coincidence that they took Jermell Charlo off of their pound for pound list for but kept Josh Taylor on there right after, or either right before or right after Oscar De La Hoya threw a big fit about the WBC not stripping Jermall Charlo for inactivity. So I think that boxing is a very small, it's a much smaller, less publicized group of decision makers, more dispersed, right? And in the NBA, you also have really the team. It's a team-oriented thing, right? But anyway, that's kind of how I take it, man. And I hope that answers.
Yeah,
That's the
because
best
that was
answer
just the only thing which I couldn't wrap my hand around, because I was like, it's not making money. Because I understand why a lot of corporations do what they do, but boxing is probably one of the only
boxing
sports
costs
where I've
them money.
seen them do things
No,
that was
no,
kind of counterintuitive
bro,
to their bottom line.
let me jump into there. Boxing does not make ESPN money. Boxing costs ESPN money.
Yeah.
NBA basketball makes ESPN money. It costs money because people are coming and their advertisers and all of that stuff are not paying money to ESPN, Disney, or whatever. Boxing costs them money. That's a cost. Boxing costs DAZN money. They're not making money off that fight. What they're doing is they're giving just it's like an add-on service for the major sports like baseball, basketball, and football that are the majority of their subscriber base. Right. So yeah, that's it. But hey, man, let me let you bounce, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, Joshua White. You've been on before, right?
Yeah, I have once before.
Yeah, I saw you, and I recognize your face, man. I recognize your face.
All right,
with the artwork of your face. Okay, cool. All right, brother. Get back with you, man. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, good intelligent question, man. Good intelligent question, man. Hit that link though. Hit the link. Hit the Lizzie ink. Like Reese's peanut butter cups chant. What you talking about, Thomas Hill? Yeah, man. Look, dude, if you want to point to most of the drama and the disrespect of black fighters, it's the boxing. It was kind of a bait question. What you mean, Brian Chambers, a bait question? What do you mean it was a bait question? Somebody asked me, what is a woman? Oh, you're the one that asked what a woman is? Hold on. Who's the one that asked me what a woman was? boxing dude, said, "What is a woman?" See you later, brother. A woman is the one that gave birth to you. That's a woman right there. You need to find a woman, go find the lady that gave birth to you. It is a human being that can give birth. Easy. It is a woman whose anatomy is designed to allow them to give birth to another human being. What's the problem there? All the rest of that stuff, dog, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Y'all can swim around. Y'all can run around the block with all that nonsense all you want. That's what a woman is. It's somebody that can give birth to a child. Provided that their machinery is working properly. But I don't live in that world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ring knocked him off because he said he would beat Oscar. Nah, Ring knocked him off that because there's too many black people on that list. I'm telling you, man, these guys have been selling for a while that black fighters are no longer on top of the sport. Those guys are there's a lot of those dudes are racists. They do not want black fighters to be considered the best fighters. And they also want boxing to be more global. All of this listen, what is the first? Tell me what every sanctioning body has in common as far as their name goes. The World Boxing Council, the World Boxing Organization, the World Boxing Association, and the International Boxing Federation. It's all about everybody around the world. So they tried in the 1960s, when they separated, when the NBA, the National Boxing Association, changed from the National Boxing Association, not National Boxing Association. I see you, Sam. From the National Boxing Association, they changed to the World Boxing Association. And then the World Boxing Association broke off and became the World Boxing Association, the World Boxing Council, that is now in Mexico. And then after that, you get the International Boxing Federation. Then you get the World Boxing Organization. They tried to make boxing global. When the truth of the matter is that the talent in most of the talent in boxing is in one country. But they don't want to represent it. They don't want to represent it like that. They want to represent it like it's all over the world, which is why you've got Ring Magazine chastising people and asking if they know where Yugoslavia is. Or what was it? Do you not know where Ukraine is? You've never heard of Japan? Dude, I'm not in the business of trying to be international. I'm telling you who the best fighters are. And I see them on my television. Okay? Oh, my guy, Just Do said, the Cash App go through, my guy? I'll look to see. And real quick, my guy Sam Ostin's in the building. What's going on, Sam Ostin?
Shalom. What's going on, Fanon?
Hey, good, man. What's going on?
Two quick questions.
Yes, sir.
How you feel about the undercard to the Spence and Crawford fight? And now the second question is, since we done got Spence and Crawford, and that's in July, Canelo normally fights around May and September. Do you think we finally get that old Benavidez fight, or you think he's gonna duck that, run for cover again?
The first question, for what I understand of it, I think who's on that? You got what's that man's name? The three people that I knew was Isaac Cruz is supposed to be on that. Who else is supposed to be on that undercard, man? There's like two other people on undercard.
Right.
I like the Isaac Cruz. I like the Isaac Cruz guy. I'll wait to see. Okay. I'll wait to see the next guy. I'll wait to see to see who the rest of it is. I really can't tell you now. But it looked. Pitbull Cruz and Cabrera. And yeah, I can't tell you who the rest of the guys are off the top of my head. And do I think you're going to get Canelo Benavidez? No, I don't. I don't think Canelo Alvarez is going to fight David Benavidez. Canelo Alvarez is, man, look, Canelo Alvarez is getting smoked this year.
So yeah, they need to go and take him down from the pound for pound, number 1 and number 2, and then the same criticism that they had just gave EJ and Terence.
Oh, Matthias Lipinets. That's what. Yeah, there you go. Matthias Lipinets. I like that fight a lot. Sorry about that. Yeah, Matthias Lipinets. I like that a lot.
The same criticism that they got with Crawford and Spence. Oh, they holding up the fight. Let's start diverting some of that energy or redirecting that energy towards Canelo, man, for real, because he's holding up boxing as well. Oh my God, is he ever holding up boxing? And that's all I have for you today, for now.
All right, thank you, Sam. Appreciate you, man.
Love.
All right, man. That bro suspect that asked what a woman he attracted, man, it's just, I mean, I'm not trying to hear that stupid argument, man. Y'all leave me alone with that garbage. Okay? I'm sorry, man. Stop. I'm not trying to hear that garbage. You guys go talk to somebody else, man. Oh, upper echelon, nah, bro. I didn't get a cash app. I didn't get a cash app from you, dog. I did not get one, man. Not yet. You always got to hit the link because there's cats out there that are stealing, man. They're out there stealing from me, bro. Hold on a second. Oh, big support, big time support. Hey, my guy, thank you, brother. Hey, Mr. Ugda said, I enjoy your videos. Who is Fanon INT1? That is somebody stealing from my cat. Somebody trying to steal from me, bro. Uday, that is somebody that is, if you could report that as fraud, I would greatly appreciate it. Because that's just somebody that's trying to steal my super chats, man. Thank you for clicking the link, man. Thank you for that big time $20 holler, bro. Fanon INT1 is not me. Fanon INT1 is not me. That is somebody else. Hold on one second. Oh, my bad. Yeah, dude's dirty. Yeah, man, he dirty all day, man. Hey, for now, there's like 3 accounts. One of them, oh, let me see something, man. Hold on one second. You know what, man? Let me see something, man. You know what? Hold on a second, man. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hey, I'll try to handle that after I get off. There's a chance that may be something. Okay. I'll check that out later on, man. Anyway, man, my bad. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rocking. Have there been any champs in the same division any longer than Spence and Bud? They get no pressure from the media, Thomas Hill. They have been. Oh, you're talking about, man, first of all, Canelo Alvarez gets no pressure from the media at all. Because it doesn't pay for them to do it. Did the PayPal fine land? Let me see. Yes, sir. I think so, bro. Hold on one second. Nah, not that I saw. Yeah, there has been one. Thank you, Jay Miller. And my guy, T. Wells in the bill said, right back at you. Canelo won't fight. He's scared. Much love in that Cash App. Yeah, he is. No, look, Canelo Alvarez ain't going to fight nobody, man. Canelo Alvarez is the worst, bro. Just Do Boxing said, I appreciate you stopping through yesterday, OG. Respect. Yeah, man. Hey, man, you good, man. I enjoyed the show, Just Do Boxing. I definitely enjoyed your show, man. I enjoyed your show a lot, bro. Man, that was a lot of fun, man. I reported that fake one yesterday. Sad. You know what, though? There's a chance that may be something. Hold on one second, man. I don't really have time. Hold on one second. You know what? Hold on one second. You know what? You know what? I think that puppy might actually beat me. That might be an old one, actually. Don't worry. Yeah, don't use it, but I'll work it out. Don't worry about it, brother. I'll work it out. Don't worry, because I think that actually may be an old one, bro. Just give me 1 second, man. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be doing this in the middle of the show, but. All right, I'll let that go. Anyway, sorry about that, man. I'll figure that out when I get off the show. That may be an old one for me. It actually may be an old one for me. I hope it is. Anyway, Bivol should have had put it on Canelo more, but he wanted another fight. I'll say it's just a sample. Look, Canelo Alvarez ain't going to be fighting nobody, man. Okay? Said losing people in the chat, but I'm still here, man. It's all right, man. We got 400 people here. Y'all be all right, man. You know, yeah, I will, but don't worry about it, man. Just don't use it. Don't use that. Do not use that one. Just use the one that was in 2021. Don't use that one. That may have actually been there. That may have been there for a while, bro. Canelo's the biggest joke of all in boxing, and his fans are just like Haney fans, clueless. Look, man, dude, Canelo Alvarez is going to be the third, is not even going to be close to the top seller this year in boxing. So the Canelo Alvarez era is over, and he wasted it. They wasted it, him and Eddie Reynoso, signing up with Eddie Hearn. Absolutely ruined it, man. That's how I see it. I see it as him actually absolutely having ruined that time where Canelo Alvarez could have made a lot of great fights. A lot of great fights. And he didn't, and he refused to do them. And he went off on there, but it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Now, good riddance to bad rubbish, in my opinion. If you're not going to be, but the media not pressing them, come on, man. You know they're not going to press them. You know they're not going to press them. They're going to point out how Errol, how the PBC's not making big fights because that's their competitors. You know, that's their competitors. And since that's their comparison, I mean, they're competitors. Since that's their competitors, Fresh Baker, there's audio, man. Since that's their competitors, they're not going to push anything. They're not going to push on them at all, man. Fanon, it looks like you're doing a good. Fanon, looks like you're doing good, my brother. Long time no see. Glad you're back, man. Talib Cunningham, what's going on, man? I've been back for like 2 years, bro. Where you been? Dog, I've been back for like 2 years, man. 2 years. Hold on a second. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Hold on, man. Nope, that's the same one. Okay, so nope. Hey, my guy, sorry about that, man. I've been messing up. Hey, Zulu Lion in the building. Much love for that $5 cash app, brother. Thank you for that support, man. Thank you for that support, man. I've been a little off today, man. I've been trying to And my guy, T. Wells, back at it, said, for my guys in the chat, thank you, brother, for the $3 holler, brother. Thank you, man. Got off YouTube for a while, but Spence Crawford brought me back. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, man, I've been back for a while, man. I was a little under the weather. Took a little while. Took a little time out, and I came back. But anyway, man, look, y'all hit the link. We got about another half hour on the show. Hit the link, man. Hit the link. Share your thoughts, man. Open conversation for anybody. But back on the regular the conversation with guys were having before, dude, Canelo Alvarez is terrible. He's just terrible. There's no other way to describe that, man. It's terrible. There are so many fights that did not get made, and the same people acting like Errol, Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford were ruining the world because they didn't fight for what? What was it? 8 months? You know what I'm saying? Like 8 months? Because really they were negotiated for a year. Robert Pickens, Fanon, I know it's been a while, but how do I support straight Cash App now? Right here. $Fanon INT. $ for non-INT. Do not use the one that says $ for non-INT1. Please do not. Please do not use that. Got it. Thank you, brother. Who you got in Ortiz Stanionis? I'm not that familiar with Stanionis. I think it's a good fight. I'm leaning towards Virgil Ortiz, but Virgil Ortiz has been getting sick before fights. And Stanionis is a good fighter, man. Stanionis is a very good, solid fighter. I think Stanionis is better than Igis Kalvinakis is. Brian James Fanon, Canelo sold 800K pay-per-views already. What you mean he's not going to be a top seller? One more fight and he'll probably be the highest. Excuse me, Brian Chambers, hit the link. He did not sell 800,000 pay-per-views this year. No, he did not. Let me repeat. No, he did not. He sold 300 and 200. Those are the numbers given out for his pay-per-views this year. He sold 800,000 pay-per-views against Caleb Plant, and he fought Caleb Plant a year. 2 years ago? How long ago did he fight Caleb Plant? 2 years ago? Hit the link, Brian Chambers, don't throw him out. Just hit the link. No, it's 800,000. He sold 800,000 a couple years ago. Are you going to bring up that he sold $1 million against Gennady Golovkin too? Like I said, I'm talking about this year. I'm talking about this year. And I'm telling you the truth. And he was on PBC when he sold that, not on DAZN. He hasn't come close to that on DAZN. He sold that on a PBC card. Thank you very much. Hey, Mr. Santos in the building. Thank you. Said great content, man. Thank you so much for the $3 holler, brother. Thank you so much. Said great content. Thank you, man. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, man. Bro, Canelo is tripping and has been for a while. I'm a Canelo fan, but dang. Yeah, I mean, Canelo Alvarez is just, I'm telling you, he's off in silk pajama land. He's out there in silk pajama land. I'm not sure what anybody expects to get out of Canelo Alvarez moving forward in his career. Go ahead and throw him out, man. I don't care. If you don't hit the link, you can throw him out. Hit the link. Otherwise, dude, you got to kick rocks, bro. Oh, wow, man, that's huge. Hey, my guy, Mr. Pickens in the building. Boom. With the $50 holler, brother. Thank you so much, man. Mr. Pickens, thank you so much for that gigantic Cash App, for that huge support. Thank you, man. I'm telling you, it ain't how many people you got in the chat. It's who you got in the chat. I'm telling you, bro. I did nothing, bro. You keep talking crazy. Hit the link. You keep arguing, bro. Hit the link. You didn't hit the link. He said, Spence and 7. $50 holler. Spence and 7. Bro, you're annoying, man. You keep throwing out a bunch of stuff. Dude, hit the link. Thank you so much for that support, Mr. Pickens. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Hit the link, man. Hit the link. Or just say you can't hit the link. You making up and saying things that are not true. You just said he did 800,000 pay-per-views this year. He did not do that. He did 800,000 pay-per-views. Let's go over here. Almost 2. It'll be 2 years in November. He did that He did that at the end of 2021. He didn't do that in 2022. He's had 4 fights since then, or 3 fights since then. He didn't do that against Bivol. He didn't do that against Gennady Golovkin, and he didn't do it against Ryder. No. He did that in 2021. I think Gervonta Davis outsold him in 2022, and he will outsell him in 2023. And Errol, Spence, and Terence Crawford's about to outsell him in 2023. So please tell me what you're talking about, man. Zulu Lion said Charlo and Benavidez. Yeah, click the link, Brian, so you can speak your mind, bro. But I can't get no smoke. See, I'm looking to bully people. That's why they don't get on here, because I'm looking to bully people, bro. I know what I'm doing. I know I won't actually, I've not been bullying anybody, man. Truth be told, I've not been bullying anybody. Anybody at all, bro. I've not been bullying anybody at all, bro. So there's no need for you there's no need for y'all to be ducking the smoke. Because I've not been doing anybody wrong. Hey, my guy, what's going on, man? Jay Buss said I got spent in the 9th or 10th. Too many punches. Thank you, brother, for that support, bro. Thank you for the big Gigantotron $5 holler for your boy for non-international boxing. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel and keeping the lights on during this very, 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 very suspect period of time that I got going on, man. Hey, yes, you have, truth be told. Bully people? Dog, yeah, I'll bully if somebody tries to get cute. But I like a debate. Explain your point, Brian. Yeah, just get on for a second. Explain what you're talking about, man. I'll be nice. I promise I will no way, shape, or form. As long as you don't slip nothing in on me, dog, and try to get cute. For now, and you bully Devin, you making his fans cry. Dog, let me tell you something. Devin Haney how many fans does he really got? Y'all like the kid. You done got guilt tripped into liking that kid. They need to change it from Devin the Dream Haney to Devin the Guilt Trip Haney. Because, dog, there's one in the one of these dude, there's nothing damn near nonstop guilt tripping going on by that fan base, bro. Man, he's only 8, he's only 12 years old. Why don't you love him? Come on, give him his credit. What credit are you? Hey, now watch. Y'all went from what are you going to give Devin his credit when he annihilates Vasily Lomachenko? That's what you said. Are you going to give him his credit when he annihilates Devin Haney? When he annihilates Vasily Lomachenko? I give him his credit and you don't want it. I give him his credit, but y'all don't want it. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all say what when he annihilates Vasily Lomachenko? Are you going to give him his credit? Now here's the thing: if he doesn't annihilate him, are you going to give him his criticism? If yes, he did say yes, they did say it, yeah. But look, when he didn't do that, did you give him any criticism? No, you didn't. You lay it on thick about how he's a black man and how you got to support the black man and all these other guys out here hating on black people. So you need to support this black person. Y'all need to support the black man. You went from give him his credit to support the black man. You went from he's the best he's the best fight, one of the best fighters in the world to come on, support the kid. He's got the same color skin as you do. Nah, dog. Nah. Look, man, you got if it's dog, you got to call it like it is, good or bad. Okay? Or don't call it like it all. Don't call it at all. Brian Chambers, are you going to hit the link? Are you going to hit the link? I will answer your question if you hit the link. Yes, super chats are disabled for the month. If they're they're disabled for the month. Yes, I was a bad boy. They didn't like a piece of content that I put up, and they stripped my super chat from me. So yes, Alex Chavez from Uma, Arizona. Let me hit it from Uma's, Arizona, dog. Hey, Fanon, they went from Ali to Malcolm X real quick. They went there real quick. All of a sudden, you can credit them, but you can't critique them. Look, man, that's why I've been telling you. I'm on the job, bro, 9 to 5. If you're on the job, how you got time to type all the time? If you're going to be on the job, then go to work and stop typing. Okay? Because I'm gonna help you. You've been chatting consistently. You've been on here consistently. Okay? So I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna be on tomorrow. Because if you're on 9 to 5, you're on Monday through Friday. I will be on tomorrow morning, sir. Hey, can y'all stop giving fake accounts time? Oh, I didn't know. Let me see. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, he just shot you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was about to clip him, but you just did. John Boy just clipped him. Okay, there you go. John Boy clipped him. It's fake and it's gone. John Boy just clipped you. Clipped you. Sorry, brother, about that. I tried to save you. Yeah, I did. John Boy in the building. Thank you so much, brother. And let me check that PayPal. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. It went through. It came through, brother. It came through. My bad. Check this activity level. Yes, sir. Mr. Miller in that Cash App. I mean, in the PayPal with the $5 holler, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for that support, bro. Hey, Rick says if a non-cats can type all day, then magically they can't hit a lit when it's requested. Speak your position, man. Come on, man. You know that. They working 9 to 5, Saturday through Monday, 7 days a week. I'm on here 7 days a week. Partner. 7 days a week. Hey, salute the other Jeff in the building. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, I forgot undercard boxing. You changed your name from Jeff to that. Fernando, you gonna send your boy Little Tank a kite? What are you talking about? Send him a kite. Man, look, Tank got all kind of dough. He can sit in that jail cell for 30. He's gonna sit in that jail for 60 days, and he's gonna come back right out being that's a A-dog. They ain't an A-dog. Let me tell you, man. God dog, 60 days. Ooh, man, I was in a hospital for 30 days. God dog, that routine, man. He'd be like, whoa. Like, whoa. Like, whoa. But you get, when the food comes, you be happy. Hey, Zeta36, I really want somebody to tell me what he's not getting credit for. No one has been able to tell me. They can't. When they say don't criticize, what they really mean is don't criticize. Hey, my guy, Kush Knight said, I don't like the Haneys towards baby back towards the baby back ribs. Thank you, brother. Hey, I might make some. Thank you, brother. Yeah, he was probably kicking it too much, man, making too much noise for the neighbors. And they called the police and said they partying and he's buying properties and all of that stuff, man. You know, so they're like, nah, you having too good of a time out here, man. Let me go stick you in this clink. Let me stick you in the clink. You're not showing remorse. So it is what it is. I don't know what happened, really, though. I'm not going to talk about it a lot. You know what I mean? Coach Cal got a video out on Mill City talking about the situation, worth a listen. Okay, yeah, I'll go check it out. I hope Tank stays safe and he don't have to eat terrible jail food. Man, he'll be all right. He's going to jail. He ain't going to prison. He'll be all right. And they're gonna give him some garbage food. I suspect they're gonna give you some garbage food. But you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Comparison to the hospital and jail is crazy. No. It's not, dude. Let me ask you a question. If they lock the doors and don't let you out, I didn't compare it, dog. Trust me, you can't go anywhere. You don't want to move anywhere. I've never been to jail though, so the only thing that I can really say, I didn't say that. First of all, let me get say the kite is prison to prison. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know the language. No, first of all, I can't compare anything to jail because I've never been there. So let me be clear. All I know, what I said was, man, being somewhere for 30 days was tough. So I'm trying to tell you, like, woo, you being in jail for 60? You have to understand what I'm saying. Okay? Don't get crazy. I'm not saying that, oh, yeah, I would rather be, oh, yeah, jail is just as hard as hospital. No, that's not what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm explaining. Loma had bacon fat on his gloves. Devin was weakened by that. What? Yo, wild, man. Wild. Yeah, I don't know anything about prison, bro, so I can't speak on it. Okay? I can't speak on it. I know jail and prison are different. So I don't think he's in prison. I think he's in jail. And yeah, county jail can be something, but I don't know. I don't know anything about jail. I ain't never been in. I've been in a holding cell, but I ain't never been in jail. So only reference I have is not being able to go anywhere that you want to go for a month. And that's not fun. So I can only imagine literally being locked in a cage. How that is probably not fun because you're literally locked in a cage. You can't even walk around. My cousin tried to get me a job as a correctional officer. I did the tour and was like, dope. I did the tour and was like, nope. Nah, dog. Nah, that was me, man. I wasn't trying to be a state's attorney, even though some of y'all, I'll go back and I'd do it now. Like, Lord have mercy, bro. I stick y'all asses up underneath that mug. Y'all keep acting fools all the dang time. Freaking Fire said Tank's gonna use that as an excuse to fight Pitbull and duck Devin. Dog, he couldn't fight before 60 days anyway. Why is he gonna use it as a duck, Freaking Flyer? Terrible argument. Jail has far more restrictions than prison. You get way more action. In prison. Oh, I didn't know. I don't know. Jail has more restrictions. You get to move around more in prison than you do. Yeah, I wouldn't know, bro. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know, man. What do I think of Raymond Ford? That he's arrogant and Swayze for you. I think that he talks absolutely crazy to people on Twitter, bro. That's what I think about Raymond Ford. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's highly, highly, highly arrogant. And he definitely disrespected somebody on Twitter, and that's the first time I ever heard him speak. Disrespecting boxing fans, and I don't think he's in a position to be able to do that. But, you know, he's a good fighter. He can't train properly in there, can he? The man, dude, let me tell you something. You're giving him the excuse, Freaking Flyer. That's strike number 2. You're giving him an excuse. You're saying he's going to make the excuse, but you're making the excuse. He couldn't work out properly in his house either, I suppose. I don't know what he can do. It's 60 days. I think he's in good shape. He fought 2 times this year already. 2 months off of working out may actually rest his body and be good for him. As long as he doesn't eat, and I don't think he's eating and drinking and smoking in there, is he? He can do push-ups, can he? Last time I checked, you can do push-ups, you can do sit-ups, you can do chin-ups. Can't you? But you're giving him. Tank has fought twice this year. Yeah, he already fought twice. Yep, you have easier access to drugs, alcohol, food, paper money, etc. Even X, if the female guard is a writer. Oh, for real? Oh, wow, really? I ain't trying to go there though. I'm straight with all of that. But hey, say, all right, Fanon, I'm in school, but thought I would come in and support your Hey, thank you, brother. What else is new? What else is new? What else? What else is new? What else is new? Bro, it's crazy. Now watch this. You know that's not true, right? Can I tell you how I know that's not true? Anybody want to guess why I can say that's not true? Without addressing, you want to know why I know that's not true? Somebody, you guys listen to me every day, right? Y'all hear me every day, right? I need to know if y'all can, if you would know exactly why I say I know that that's not true. I'm telling you, bro, that Tank and Ryan only did 800,000 pay-per-views. Do you know why you know that's not true? Anybody want to guess why you know that's not true? Because I'll tell you why you know that's not true. Come on, you guys got to know why it's not. You got to know. Come on, man. Dog. It's not true because it works both ways. If Terence Crawford had only made, if Terence Crawford made 10,000, if he made 10 million a fight, you'd say 12. So if it works that way, then if somebody you don't like made 10, you'd say 8. If it did 1.2, they're going to say 8. If it did 1.2, they're going to say, if it really did 1.2, they're going to say, what? 1.5. So what did they say? Hey, the caffeine got you rocking over there. Not true. I always rock. I always rock. I always rock. So what did they say the numbers were for? What numbers did they report? Listen to this. What numbers did they report for Devin Haney? 250,000, like I told you. Didn't they? Didn't they report? Tell me yes or no. Did they not report that Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko did 250,000? That's a yes or no question. Didn't they report those numbers? 250,000. What did the number wind up being? Wound up being 150,000. So you go from 150,000 up to, and watch this. You almost double the number. Go from 150 to 250, and you take this guy from 1.2 to 8. You just bring it in, and you make Devin Haney look like he's not the Z side. Because if it's 1.5, 150,000, but I heard that on Twitter, excuse me, you heard that from Ray Jackson on Twitter, is where you heard that from. I was on the Chicken Talk podcast when they guessed the number. Ray Jackson was joking. He was not serious. The Average Josh podcast. They were not serious. That was not seriously reported. No, let me tell you why I say 1.2. I'm going to say why I'll take 1.2. Watch this. Leonard Ellerbe. Watch this. This is why I say 1.2. Right here. This is why I say 1.2. Do not tell me you have a better source than this. You do not have a better source than that. Leonard Ellerbe said, you mean the platform that just did 1.2 million and holds every record in the sport, that platform? Since you're comparing platforms and counterparts, let's compare platform numbers after this weekend with the counterparts to put things in perspective. Hit me back next week to compare numbers, clown. That's Leonard Ellerbe. Do you know who knows the pay-per-views for that fight? Leonard Ellerbe. Now, who are you going to believe? Leonard Ellerbe or somebody that can't stand Leonard Ellerbe? Come on, man. They're just trying to demote Tank to build up Devin. Okay? They're trying to demote Tank and run. They're trying to demote Tank. Fanon, when you whistle like that while scrolling, it sounds like BF when he's brewing up a verbal slaughter to verbally slaughter another uninformed fanboy. Hey, man. Because it's so fun. You're getting ready to have fun. It's like you're skipping. It's like you're skipping. It's like you're skipping. Look, man, they always, let me tell you what they do. They control the narrative. They control the narrative. You know what they're doing. Anyway, let me stop sharing that. They're controlling the narrative, bro. For nine, Leonard Ellerbe's name. What do you mean, Leonard? I don't make fun of. Let me tell you. Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. Whatever, dude. I could care less, really, about that shit no more. For nine, what you guess on the pay-per-view buys for Spence Crawford? $1 million? 1.2, 1.3 million. I think it's going to do between a 1 million, 1.2 and 1.3 million. I think it's a gigantic fight. I think that fight is every bit as big as Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin. I think it's going to do around Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin 1 numbers. That's what I think. And I think that is a fair assessment. Stone Alone in the building. Again, bro, thank you so much. Stone Alone in the building with the $5 holler. Boom. Yeah, I see it right around there because that's hardcore boxing fans, bro. 1.2 million, that's hardcore boxing fans. That's hardcore boxing fans right there. Come on, man. You repeating Oscar De La Hoya numbers? As a matter of fact, Oscar De La Hoya didn't even say that. Who said that it did 800,000? Rick Glazier. Oh, I'm sorry. 800,000 pay-per-views came from Rick Glazier. 800,000 pay-per-views came from Rick Glazier. It came from Rick Glazier. So nah, dog, I'm not buying it, homie. Let me be real. I'm not buying it, homie. Is it true that fight is already sold out? Yeah, the pre-sale tickets are already sold out. They may go on for the oh man, big time, bro. Wow. Thank you, man. Hold on 1 second. Hey man, thank you, man, bro. Jeff Miller said, here's the rest. Salute. Brother with that big $50 holler in the cash, in the PayPal. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the PayPal, man. Thank you for that support in that PayPal, man. Big time, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Who said make excuses? How do we make excuses? Do we force Devin to call Hearn to make a different fight? Your beef with Devin is with who talking that? Man, get on here, man. Oh man, that number came from Rick Glazier, bro. Oh, these dudes are all, dude, these black channels are PBC hate. Full time. Dude, these dudes have been full time, man, dude. I'm telling you. The only guy that I know that they're really supporting from the PBC is Deontay Wilder. That's it. Don't act like that. Man, these cats ain't supporting any PBC fighters. Let me see. No, they're not supporting any PBC fighters but Deontay Wilder. That's it. Only Deontay. They ain't supporting Errol. They're not supporting Jamel. They're not supporting Jamal. They're not supporting Tank. They're not supporting Frank Martin. They're not supporting that. Wait, who are they supporting? Who do they support at the PBC? Man, these guys have been out to get the PBC for like 2 straight years now. 2 straight years of war with the PBC and spreading all kind of craziness about the PBC that never comes true. I want to know how many times you guys are going to keep taking these guys seriously. No joke. How long are you going to continue to take these guys seriously in anything that they say? How many times somebody got to be blatantly wrong and get caught lying before you're going to be like, you know what, man? Nah, I can't do this, dog. Sorry, I'm not. My ship. Nah, I'm not going down with the ship, dog. Nah. Average, but Haney's career can survive a Tank knockout, but I don't know about a one-sided Shakur beatdown. That would be worse. No, it's not going to survive either. It's not. Let me tell you, his career will survive anything. As long as he's a good enough fighter to continue to get in there and fight. But, dude, his career, if what you mean by his career cannot survive, if you mean people considering him to be a top-tier fighter, like way up at the top, his career died against Lomachenko. Let me break it to you. His reputation got flushed 2 weekends ago. And I challenge y'all. The PBC's going broke. That's why they couldn't make the fight. Look, man. Devin Haney's career took a plummet the last weekend. I don't know what you guys missed about that. You guys are saying it can't take a one-sided pummeling from this guy. Dude, most people already thought he took an L. Most people already thought he lost. Okay? You've got fighters out there flat out telling you, dude, this guy's got holes in his game. Flat out saying it, man. Flat out saying it. You got who said this? You got not Roger Mayweather. I always mess up. Who's the youngest Mayweather, man? Got Jeff Mayweather. They got Jeff Mayweather saying, look, man, fighting like that, he's going to get killed against Tank. You got Antonio Tarver saying, look, man, that ain't it. He's like, man, that guy's got so many. Dude, Antonio Tarver was talking about how many flaws Devin Haney has. Basically saying, look, dude, he's leading with his face. Nah, dog. Politely asked Gervonta for the fight. That ain't nothing keeping Devin from sending a contract, bro. Nothing. Fanon, Haney had to fix his highlights. Those were straight lefts from Loma. Hit the color out. Hit the highlights out of his head. Look, man, come on, man, be real. If y'all think Haney reputation ain't taking a hit, you tripping. Dog, you tripping. Of course it did, man. People think he lost that fight, man. People thought he lost the fight, man. And if he did win it, he barely won it. He's not on a different level. He's not on a different level from Vasily Lomachenko. Okay? He looked like he was a lot. First of all, he's damn near twice the guy's size. And was getting thrown around. Let's not also forget how he was going to manhandle him. Dude, I told you he wasn't. Carter Davis said Haney is top 10 draws in boxing today. Let me see if Devin Haney is a top 10 draw in boxing today. Let's go through the draws. And let me see. Heavyweight. Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. 175 pounds. I don't know if anybody's bigger than him in that. 168 pounds. Canelo Alvarez, clearly. 160 pounds. Jermell Charlo's just as big a draw. Tim Tszyu in Australia. 147. Errol, Terence. 140 pounds. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Gennady Golovkin. Forgot Gennady. 135 pounds. Shakur. Gervonta. Below that, Monster Inoue. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot it. Welterweight. Conor Benn. Lomachenko. I don't know about Keith Thurman. I don't know. He may be top 12, something like that. But look, man. Oh, Teofimo Lopez. Oh, Ryan Garcia. Forgot Ryan Garcia. So I don't know. He's somewhere in there, dog. Yeah, I forgot Ryan. Yeah, I forgot Ryan. Oh, Jake Paul. I forgot Jake Paul. Jake Paul. KSI. Jake Paul. KSI. Who else is out there, dog? Nah, I wouldn't say Boots. But yeah, I think all those guys are bigger draw. Yeah, let's not forget KSI and Jake Paul. Katie Taylor. We got to get Katie Taylor in there. Katie Taylor. Yeah. Yeah. It's getting up there, though. Oh, Logan Paul. Salt Poppy. No, I'm serious about the vast majority of those. Anyway, dog, look, man, he's not a big draw, dog. We ain't trying to hear all that, okay? Stop trying to sell it. Somebody else says Salt Poppy. I don't even know who Salt Poppy is. I've heard the name, dog. I've heard the name, but I don't want to go out there, dog, like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go out there like that, dog. Carter Davis said, you do anything to discredit Haney, and Bud keep hating Fanon. Look, dude, you got a bunch of hit the link, Carter Davis. Stop being a bitch. Okay. And I ain't talking about a female. I'm talking about literally the dog. Okay. The link is right there. You said he's a top 10. I just ran down guys that are bigger draws than him. I just named down people that are just as good, as big a draw. He's as big a draw or a bigger draw than Devin Haney is, okay? You want to let me know everybody that can do 150,000 pay-per-views with Vasily Lomachenko. Let me name them. Danny Garcia. Okay? Let's get with it. Now let me be dead serious about who are bigger draws than him. All right? Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Canelo Alvarez. I don't know what David Benavidez was, but I think David Benavidez is just the biggest draw, but I won't say David Benavidez because I'm not sure. All right? Errol Spence Jr., Terence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, Vasily Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez. That's 10 right there. That's 10 right there. 10 right there. Okay? Let's go to Danny Garcia. Now, let's not leave Danny Garcia out of that. Rolly may be right there as well, too. Isak Cruz. We'll see what Isak Cruz does. Maybe Isak Cruz. Oscar Valdez. Yeah, I said Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia definitely won. And no, in the female boxing, Katie Taylor. I wouldn't say Boots. Tio is as big a one. Yeah, Tio is, yeah. Yeah. Yes, Tio is just as big a draw as Devin Haney is. Yes. Teofimo Lopez. Yes. Watch this pay-per-view. Are they going on pay-per-view? Watch this pay-per-view with Josh Taylor. Watch this pay-per-view with Josh Taylor. Watch it do 150,000 pay-per-views with Josh Taylor. He's not a big draw than Keith Thurman. I don't know, because Manny Pacquiao. I'm sorry. Manny Pacquiao. Was Manny Pacquiao officially retired yet? Manny Pacquiao. Let's not forget Manny Pacquiao. Now, how about you tell me it's not pay-per-view? Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know then. Because it's not going to be pay-per-view. Dog, he did 150,000 pay-per-views, bro. That's not, you're not lighting the world on fire with that, okay? You're not lighting the world on fire with that, all right? Hit the link, though. Hit the link. I'm not discrediting him. You're trying to give him credit for stuff. And I'm having fun with you fans of Devin Haney. I'm having fun with you. I am. You guys were trolls. Let me tell you something, dog. Have you ever heard the saying, it ain't fun? You ever heard the saying, it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun? Let me repeat. It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. Y'all were running around calling everybody and their mama ducks for every single solitary reason you could think of. Teofimo Lopez was ducking Devin Haney, even though Teofimo Lopez unified with Lomachenko. Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney, even though Lomachenko was never his mandatory. Teofimo Lopez ducked him because he moved up in weight. Gary Russell Jr. ducked him even though he wasn't in the same weight class. Now, all of a sudden, it's okay for Devin to move up weight classes and not fight Gervonta. Devin Haney, you know full well. You know full well. Oh, you're an idiot. Goodbye. Oh, yeah, you're dumb. See you later. It's your dumb ass up. I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody of halfway decent intelligence. You're not. See you later. Go over there. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Sure. But look, man, I'm going to get out of here. Much love to everybody. Hold on one second, man. My bad. I'm not going to go anywhere right now. My guy, much love. Hold on one second. Where'd it go? Man, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop it, bro. Hold on one second. Man, hey, man, thank you so much to my guy. Much love in the, hey, man, thank you so much. In the Venmo said, Miss A-San said, one of the best boxing shows out here, always coming with the intellect. Yes, sir, brother. Thank you so much for that $5 holler, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Big time to give you that gong, bro. Thank you. Man, that dude will say anything. Let me just help you. That dude will say anything. He will say anything. Doesn't make a difference what he thinks. He will say anything. Just to say it, just to be different. Just to argue. He will say anything just to argue a point. If you say one, he'll say two. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If you say, there are people that are like that, man. One of my favorite channels on YouTube, I never really talk to dude anymore, but one of my favorite dudes, man, is just like that, bro. If you go that way, he goes that way. Yeah, I know they did. It's probably him. It's probably him himself. But anyway, it is what it is, but I got to get out of here. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. And with that, I'm out of here. Deuces.